Whew, 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 whew. I only got a few of these bitches left. I'm running out of Diet Coke, which is fucking unfortunate. Hello, Wizarder, Game Boy, Phoenix Fire, AEF, Rumbles. What's going on, gamers? Did you watch the debates? No, I didn't even know it was on today until someone posted a video of a fly marinating on Pence's head. I had no idea. So, I literally slept all day. I've just been hibernating for 2 days pretty much. A little Haka Dioro, Symphonia, a little Farcabla, Monochrome Guardian, Crantix, Crumbly Bits, Incromancer, Sir Alpha Gaming, Twice Hero, Styrofoam P, Half Talon, Shovel, Sheaf, Anthony, Bath Vader, Pearl, Mar, Schwhatever, Vinny Vin, Painsaw, thank you IB Memer for the 26-month resub. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. A little Poppy, Buffalo, Yonster, Painting is Cool, Still Life 217. Thank you, Rafa, for the 42-month resub. I appreciate the continued support, gamer. How was the hibernation? I don't know. I literally cannot. I cannot get enough rest, no matter how much I try. Like, so last night I went to bed at I think 5 in the morning, and I woke up 5 or 6 today in the evening, and then I ate, and I took a nap until 9. So somewhere in the neighborhood of 16 hours of sleep today. What's going on, Maori and Septic Straw Wings 44? Thank you for the 50-month resub. Appreciate it, dude. How are you? A little Oak Tree. I'm trying my best. Sushi, Stowe, Pyroman, Bunston, XC. I guess my subconscious just very much is apprehensive of playing the Lords of the Fallen DLC. Hello, Cody RC, Dream Ouija, Computer the Citizen, Illwrath. Every Tolomeo, good Tolomeo day. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say. What's going on, Jukebox, Food Think, Puzzled Wings, Empty Perspective. So yeah, today will probably be the last time I ever play Lords of the Fallen. If you weren't here for last Lords of the Fallen stream, we beat the game, but it turns out in order to play the DLC, we had to go like 75% of the way through the game again on New Game Plus to access the DLC. And I'm up there. I did the rest of it that I needed to do off stream. So we should be able to go right into the DLC. But I've heard it's by far the worst part of the video game. I've heard, it's really telling because throughout the Lords of the Fallen streams, there's been a handful of people who are like, yeah, I like this game. This game's good. This is a lovely game. And even they're like, oh, God, not the DLC. Oh, fuck. Even they seem a little bit hesitant about the DLC. So that really does not bode well because I don't really like the main game very much. So the DLC is going to be a fucking miserable nightmare. Almost assuredly. Thank you, Nicholas. Here's Mendy for the 3-month resub. I appreciate it, dog. Thank you very much. Hello, Bruce Ironstaunch, Dark and Pop. If you're getting hit by a sped up phase 3 pinks, I dare to TCS. It's just, yeah, I literally never TCS in that fight. It's not worth it. Like, if you want to be an epic speedrunner and get big dick times, you can TCS when he does the flame spin pretty reliably because he's on all fours. But every fucking time I TCS, I eat shit. I get hit by some manner of follow-up or he falls on me. So it's just literally, like, fucking... it's just not worth it, dude. Just do a draw into strong charge. What's going on, Seamus? Sanctus Even, Soramar, Charizard, Chromatica. Trash Stick to beat the DLC quickly. Will you start the Surge? No, I want to have a fresh day for the Surge. What's going on, Big Man, Large Fan? Kalia, Captain Crow, thank you for the bits. A little Taki. Otterbug. Turn out somehow to be something you almost don't hate? I doubt it. Is the surge ready after you demolish this? No, I don't. Thank you, Acro213, for the 16-month resub. I appreciate it, dude. A little springy. One of the worst bosses any Souls-like, not bad at Chaos Bad, but pretty atrocious. A little DCB. As long as it's DLC, I have no idea. Hello 13C, Luminous Emerald, Tangutira. Thank you, Binary Hobo, for 5-month resub. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. Oh, good news. I actually have great news. It's been a couple of months, but last night I went to Whataburger and I saw the neighborhood guardian, Mr. Snuffles himself, the armadillo. I U-turned because I did like a double take. I'm like, holy shit, was that Snuffles? I U-turned. I rolled down the window at 5 in the morning and I was yelling at him, get the fuck out of the road, little buddy. Like, it's about to be that hour where people go to work, motherfucker. And so I was talking some shit to him so he could get out of the road, and he ran into the field, and like the noise that armadillos make when they flee on pavement is pretty fucking funny. Let me tell you that much, dude. Like, when you say it like that, it's like, obviously it's going to be funny. It's like a little armored tank flopping around on the concrete, but I wasn't really ready for it, and he kind of clanked off into the field. But I'm glad I got to see him again, dude. What's going on, Giselle? Nacho Man. Misa Coco, thank you, What V5, for the 19-month resub. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. But it's literally been months since I've seen him, so I thought he was dead. I thought someone killed Mr. Snuffles. Hello, Nomageddon, Potion Yellow, Abyssal Spirit. So I've been doing literally fucking nothing for the past 2 days. Like, I have just been out of it, dude. I have been... I helped a gaggle of people from my Discord kill Fatalis last night. That's like the only thing I remember from the past 2 days besides Snuffles. I was proud of myself because we fought him 3 times and I didn't die once. So very, very proud of myself. Like, I deserved to die like 100 times because I get hit by the pin, but it was multiplayer, so he didn't finish me off. Guardian Spirit of Texas, Mr. Snuffles the Armadillo. It's also, for some reason, I don't know if it's like maybe I'm getting sick, but it's like hot as hell. I haven't had the AC on in my bedroom when I'm sleeping for fucking weeks. But today I'm just like, I can't take this shit. It's too goddamn hot. Turn that bitch on. Oh, okay. Something else happened. I got an impulse to buy like $150 worth of dog treats for Sif. Including, I didn't know they had these, but you can buy water buffalo horns for the dogs. That's like, it's for them to chew on. And so I got the water buffalo horn, and Sif at first, like, it smells weird. Like, go figure, a water buffalo horn that's been attached to a water buffalo for God knows how many years. It smells kind of weird, and so Sif was fucking scared. Like, she was running away from it. It was actually really funny. But now it's her favorite thing in the whole wide world, except it's fucked because, like, the texture of the horn makes it really easy for hair to be affixed to it for some reason, and so I have to clean it, like, several times a day because it'll just be covered in Sif hair. It's disgusting, dude. It's maybe not the best purchase I've made. Thank you, Immortan Joe, for the 11-month resub. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. So, but Sif likes it. Sif enjoys it. Hello, Flame Resistant. And she was having skin issues. She was itchy. And after I started giving her the medicine, she no longer seems to be itchy anymore. So, water buffalo horns are massive, aren't they? They come in different sizes. There's really big ones, but she has a medium one. Thank you, Otterbug, for putting 13C in the cuck shed. Appreciate it. Okay. You ready to play some video games? Are you ready to game? Can I get a birthday song? Man. I suppose so. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rumbles. Anyone else has a birthday today, yesterday, tomorrow, the day after that? Happy birthday to you. What's going on, B? Hidden Void Lurking Monkey. Stop choking on your bone. Hey, you want to sing too? You want to say hello? What do you got to say for yourself? What? That doesn't make any sense. Hey, why you gotta be like that? What? You have your little marrow bone over here. You've been chewing here. See? You don't need to be bothering me in my video game stream because you have entertainment. Okay, what's going on, Fumbles? Tentacle Rat. All right. Ready to be audience your video gaming performance tolerance? I don't know what you're trying to say to me. I don't know what you're trying to articulate to me right now. Thank you, Otter, for putting Flame Resistant in the Cuck Shed. Appreciate it. Thank you, Lids, for the 3-month resub. I'm dreading watching you play through this DLC. Well, I mean, no one's got a gun to your head. You don't gotta watch it. I would recommend, if you have nothing else to watch and you don't want to watch this, the Broken Reality streams are pretty good. Believe it, the visual clarity is worse than the DLC. All right, well, I am just simply too excited for this. Let me find my controller. Hello, Jenathan. That's a good nickname for Jenny here, Jenathan. I like that, Carambola. Jenathan. Huh. Ugh. All right, let's finish this. let's get this. Oh fuck, that's right. I need to change my display to 1080p because it doesn't fill up the entire window. Give me a sec. This is only 1/3 of the way through the Nightmare. We still have to play the Surge and all of the Surge's DLC, which will probably be the worst of it. And then we have to play the Surge 2. This is going to be a long journey, dude. I'm going to try to finish this tonight, and we'll get started on the Surge tomorrow. Although this time I'm going to buy the DLC for the Surge before I beat the game, so hopefully I get to do it in a new game instead of what's happening with this. What's going on, Maddie? So that was a pretty dumb mistake on my part. I am kind of worried that the boss is going to be fucked because I rushed through New Game Plus, and it's going to outscale me. Okay, controller's not working. Give me a sec. Why are you not recognizing my controller? Okay, let me restart. Watch Made in Abyss soon. Just watch Promised Neverland with my pal and looking for a new anime. I recommend Boku no Pico. That one's really good. What's going on, Clorox Chewable? Man, what the fuck? Why is my shit not working? Bought a new one? No, this is what I was playing it with perfectly fine the other night. Giselle, why are you posting the bed emote at me, dude? What the fuck? See, it knows the controller's plugged in because, see, alright, check this out. Check this out. It says press A, and now I'm going to unplug the controller. Now it says press space, so it recognizes my controller. Whether it likes to admit it or not. It's, what the fuck, dude? Alright, looks like we're not going to be able to play Lords of the Fallen. Oh no. I am just... My heart has been rended in two. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, dude? I don't think I'm going to be able to handle myself. I guess I'll just have to go to bed. What a bummer. Moving right under the surge. I don't have that shit installed. What's going on, Mika 24? Huh. Okay, so let me see if I can... Alright. Maybe I can learn to play with keyboard and mouse. Maybe the keyboard and mouse controls aren't that bad. Let me see. Maybe it's usable. Alright. I don't know why it's not recognizing my shit. Okay. Alright. And the spaces roll. Okay, that's fairly intuitive. R to take. That's weird. Make it even worse. Is shift sprint? It is. You know what? Oh, I've done that 3 times, Tengu. I've literally restarted the game like 3 times in the past 5 minutes. The controls on PC are actually better, because sprint and roll are on different keys, instead of being on the same button, like they are on controller. I'm still not really used to playing a game like this with keyboard and mouse, but I do like that. They actually separate them. Okay, I have to find an anvil. Maybe restart Steam? I don't think Steam has anything to do with it. Restart game might work. I've already restarted it 3 times. PC is always better. Have you reconfigured your controller? Sorry, just joined. I don't know. Plug and plays for everything, including this game the first 2 times. Sometimes I have to get into big picture mode and activate my particular controller. I remember having that issue with Outer Wilds. We also can't see. Oh, literally no one fucking told me. No one actually... Like, that shows how much you guys are here for the gameplay, huh? Okay. I thought you guys could see. Alright, so here, let me show you, because even though I've talked about it several times, I'm going to show you the problem. Like, let me exit game. Okay. Let's see. It's gonna work this time miraculously because I captured it with OBS. All right, so you see the loading screen, right? I'm not playing Genshin Impact. Droid key, I'm not doing that when it was working perfectly fine. Okay, will it work? All right. So look, if you see, this is what I'm talking about. It says press A, so it very clearly recognizes the controller. And I know it does because if I unplug it, press space. And if I replug it, it doesn't recognize it again. So I don't know what's going on with it. It's just fucked. What's going on, Matoko? So we'll see. Keyboard and mouse isn't too bad, I guess. I can probably learn to live with it. It doesn't seem terrible for keyboard and mouse. Okay. Which is really weird because I've streamed this game for over 10 hours and never had an issue with it. Just decided to start today. Is this game good? In my opinion, no. No sound. Game audio? Okay, one sec. Let me see. Okay, this should be good now. Let me know if it's too loud. The only cool part of this game is the ending sites where mentioned I didn't use magic. Yeah, I like that. That was nice. Let me see. I just gotta go to where that, oh god. Get out of here, I wasn't ready for this. Oh god, what's the heal button on keyboard and mouse? No, it's not E. E is apparently strong attack. Okay, well that's a little bit of a problem. I don't know how to heal. Okay, let me look up the controls. Lock target's middle mouse button. Let me see. 1? Oh, okay. That's kind of weird. I have mouse and keyboard because the game decided it doesn't like my controller anymore. 1. Let me test. Okay. So it says health is already full. So I don't really like the idea of targeting with the middle mouse button, but oh wow. Play the game as God intended. Don't bother rebinding anything. Okay. Oh man, that's shaky. You just think everyone likes MMO style setups with 1 through 9 for hotkeys? Well, to be fair, I don't have an extensive amount of experience with keyboard and mouse controls with this sort of game, but from what I remember, this seems better out of the box to play with mouse and keyboard than Souls games. Let's go on you, Birdo. Oh god. Fucking crumpled him. Get up. What's good, famed Ultra Fox? I don't know how many of you remember the original Dark Souls 1 PC release, but holy fuck, dude, that was a nightmare. That shit was intense. One of the worst ports ever made for anything. From Software's come such a long way from that. Thank you, Assassin4742 for 10 months. Appreciate it. I'm just gonna block it, dude. DS2 with mouse and keyboard makes it 10 times worse. Did they ever update it, or was there only mods? There were mods for it, and then the remastered one was better, I think. DS1 mouse and keyboard, just keyboard, no mouse? I don't remember. I would never use mouse and keyboard for that game. I don't know what kind of retard you think I am. Camera shake seems a lot worse. It always does when we first start. You just get conditioned to it. Okay. Damn girl, you thirsty today. What's your situation? What's your circumstance? You doing alright? What you want? Huh? You need to stop drinking so fast, baby. What's going on, Absolute Unit? Or Absolute Unit. I just noticed your name is spelt that way. Okay. We gotta go get his colonostomy bag really quick. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, give me that shit. Well, look at how good I am at this game. I'm clearly just the best at it. I'm the fucking best Lords of the Fallen player of all time. Did you see that shit? Just noticed? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, this is... Dude, straight up, this shit is easier on keyboard and mouse. Like, I'm not even fucking joking, because you can... Like, sprinting away is just much easier. Like, that part of it is easier, at least.
Yes.
Like, it's a lot easier to sprint.
What nonsense is it this time?
An answer without a question.
Okay.
What is the question you answer?
We're supposed to talk to this dude to go to the DLC.
This is getting ridiculous. What is the place you are talking about?
I'm really curious to see how this is going to end up.
An interesting one.
Uh-oh.
A dangerous one.
I was kind of hoping the DLC would bug and not let me access it, and then I could have an excuse to not play it. But yeah, it looks like that's not going to happen.
Why would
damn.
you want to go there?
A human that opens every chest he
Thank you,
finds.
Sticker, for the 6-month resub. I appreciate it, dude.
How bizarre.
How would I even get there?
A complicated task for a human. An easy task for
Anyone
me.
has seen this DLC before?
I can show you.
I didn't even know this game had a
Even
DLC
take you.
until the Lords of the
cannot
Fallen
explain it
clan
to
came
you.
in and told me, you know?
Take me to...
Like, if the
wherever
people who
place
love
you
Lords of the
mentioned
Fallen
is.
never came in here and told me, wait until you get to the DLC, retard, I never would have known. Would not have even thought to look. Okay. Ancient Labyrinth. This is definitely it, because that's the name of the DLC. Okay. Alright, I'm sure this is gonna go our way. Alright. Still feeling my way around mouse and keyboard controls. What a cinematic opening to a new chapter. I know, it just kind of drops you there, huh? Chomping a blueberry muffin with weed butter on top. Weed butter, huh? I love blueberry muffins. I don't know about the weed butter, though. Brilliant enemy minds that brought you Worshipper and Commander. We have Ancient Labyrinth. Don't forget Champion.
I didn't think I would see a human face ever again. It's been so long since my companions and I were
Good
separated.
GPR. Okay. We're gonna get the epic lore for this. Who is this guy? His name is Mysterious Stranger.
Who are you?
Some call me and my two companions heroes. Others called us heretics. We battled Adir. It is all meaningless now.
What is this?
What is this place?
They thought it was a place of wisdom. And I wanted that wisdom. Now, it is my prison.
Are you alone here?
Something else exists here. We battled for years, and now the battle has worn me down. I can't win, and neither can it. All I can do is keep it trapped and trap myself. This has been going on for far too long.
How did you end up?
He's very expressive. Holy fuck,
Battle
dude.
ended. Me and my comrades were victorious. I sought more wisdom, more power to prevent.
He's avoiding questions like he's in a vice presidential debate. Yeah, he's like not really answering my questions. He's just kind of talking, you know.
In an eternal battle. Kill my.
Say whatever the fuck he wants to say. So how do you feel about climate change?
If you are linked, will its death kill you too?
There is only one way to find out.
He answered that one.
And whatever happens, I have lived much longer than I wished for.
Wow.
I'll be on my way.
Alright. Okay. Stop reminding me of reality, Tolo. Alright, let's game. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Alright, well we already have to go back because they're ghosts and you can't damage them with physical, so we gotta modify our weapon with poison so we can sit there and hit them once and hide behind a wall for each one. Oh, fuck, okay. That was the worst possible start to that DLC, dude. Literally, there's nothing worse that could have been in that first ring. Okay. Because this shit forces you... Wait, hold on. Hold on. Alright. I've got bad news for you, chat. We're gonna have to grind. So check this out. We have a limited number of these runes that we can get, and I didn't even notice this until last time, but you can gamble experience. The more XP you're investing, the better your chances that runes are of higher quality. So we should probably go get like some fucking experience to invest into this shit. Because the ghosts last time were a literal fucking nightmare. They took forever to kill. So I need to go get some XP. So welcome to my Lords of the Fallen grinding stream. I'm actually not sure I can leave this place yet. Okay, maybe this dude will take me out.
Greetings.
Yeah. Take me out of here.
Magical grenades or something? I don't think so. Alright. I mean, there's a boss that I'm right next to that I could fight. Could probably get some moolah from him, but he's gonna kick my ass. This was by far the hardest boss in the first game. Okay, I don't care. What's going on, Rouser? Alright, you guys ready to see me get my ass beat by this guy? Off to a good start. Yeah, see, this is the problem with him, is it's like very, very difficult to hit him without it being a trade. And his health is significantly increased now, so this is gonna be some cruel and unusual punishment bullshit. Okay. I think I just have to hit him one time. Like, just take it very slow. Okay, maybe I have time for two here. You just gotta... See, he only has, like, one fucking, like, set of moves he does. He just does this over and over again. But it's really annoying. Oh, and he kicks. I forgot about that. He does this, too. How could I forget? How could I forget, dude? I feel terrible that I forgot his second combo chain. What? Dude, that was sick. I wish I could kick like that. Did you fucking see that? Lords of the Fallen. What the fuck? Ooh, that hit me through the roll. Goddamn. Alright, we're fucked, dude. I'm not... This boss is too hard for little retard casual Tolomeo. Okay. I don't know what the fuck kind of interpretive dance you're doing, motherfucker, but I don't like it. Oh, right. Sometimes he tracks you, sometimes he doesn't. It's just kind of luck. What's good, Mad Cake King? Don't call me that. So you have to hit him to do damage. You should try it with a shield. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Despite what people who defend this game say, I really kind of feel like you're meant to tackle this game with a shield. Like, it seems like it would be 100 times easier if you used a shield. Maybe not. Maybe shields are just like dog shit, but it really kind of feels that way. Just as a layman to Lords of the Fallen. Okay. Oh, fuck you. Tactical. Trade. What's going on, Pickleton Bear? How are you, dude? This is a fucking tedious ass boss, dude. Like, sorry for my whining, but good god. Okay, I was trying to see if I could... Oh, okay, no, I might be dead here. Bitch slapped by a moth. Shields are for pussies? I mean, they absolutely are. 100% beyond a shadow of a doubt. Like, it's not even an arguable point. What? Dude, fuck this boss. This is so annoying. Holy fuck. Like, you always think you're safe from his hits, and then just he hits you with the fucking dead angle. Oh. That got me through the fucking roll, holy shit. Alright. Only enough time for one hit. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that twice. Alright. do it that way. Alright. So this is probably the worst scenario to try to learn mouse and keyboard. I still can't believe my controller just stopped working. Well, no, my controller works, but the game stopped working with my controller. Let's put it in an accurate sense to portray what actually is happening. Thank you, Otterbug, for putting Computerless Citizen in the cuck chat. I appreciate it, too. Thank you very much. Oh, I thought that hit me for a second. Dude, I don't like you being in the corner over here. Can we talk about this, baby? Thank you, Hinze, for 30-month resub. I appreciate it, dude. Literally never. I hate Salt and Sanctuary. Controller wanted no part of this. Yeah, I can't blame the controller. So fucking close, dude. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, dude. The game is actually easier on mouse and keyboard because you have more control over the sprint. I'm not even joking. Like, it's gonna take me a while to get used to playing this shit on keyboard and mouse, but it's better in the long run. I actually think maybe I should play Surge with the keyboard and mouse. If it's like this. No accidental jumping? Exactly, dude. That's like the #1 thing. Since sprint and roll are on different buttons, you're not doing... You can sprint and then you can roll, you know? It's great. You hate the most about Salt and Sanctuary? It's not even like a good enough game to hate. Like, it's just, like, so forgettable and boring and mediocre that it's just, like, I don't even remember most of it. I remember one of the things that really made me laugh about it is almost every single boss in the entire game had, like, the same jump with the same trajectory as an attack. Like, this half-acid hop forward that, like, half of the bosses in the game had. And it's just, I don't know. Didn't like that game much at all. Okay. Now we gotta kill this dude. We're trying to get money to gamble, by the way. If you're wondering why we're fighting that guy, he's not DLC. He was a boss of the main game, but we need... Alright, I guarantee you this is what's gonna happen. So you see how he doesn't see me. I'm gonna start my swing, and he's gonna immediately do that attack where he jumps really high in the air and just says, fuck you. I bet my left nut. Oh, no, I can actually... Okay. Well, I guess you get my left nut. Even if you backstab him, he blows up on you, though. That's fucked. Alright, if I didn't backstab, he would have done that, though. 100%. Okay. How do we do this? Oh, we can only bet 1,000? Okay. Flawless Power Room. Okay, physical damage. It's really good, except we don't want physical. Flawless Luck Rune, I don't care. Flawless Poison Rune, okay, that's not bad. Higher Power Rune, okay. Fire Rune. Common Power Rune. Playing Death's Gambit. I thought people really hated that one, like it was especially bad. Am I getting it confused with something else? This game has got DLC. How did that happen? I don't know, dude. God works in mysterious ways. Okay. Let's see. How many slots? I only have one. See, I wish I had a weapon that let me have two. Okay. How do I do this? Poison debuff damage over time. Okay, well, I guess that's literally it. I think I need to... Here, let me see.
Greetings to you.
No, this isn't what I want. I think I'm gonna have to level up magic a bit. Stack multiple fire runes. I only have one slot. I think poison is the best bet for now. So let me see. I think we're gonna have to try to get some spell points here, dude. Excuse me, sorry, I'm slurping like a fat fucking piggy. I don't know how to use magic in this game, though. I don't have the faintest fucking clue. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I wanted to go back. Attribute or spell you've selected displayed here. Some spells have special requirements you have to meet in order to learn them. They're also displayed here. It's okay. The gauntlet. Yeah, I know it's the gauntlet, but I don't know how to upgrade it. I've never done it before. Is it this? Okay. Oh, I see. All right. What is this? Motionless clone that attracts enemy attention to give Harkin advantage. Over time, it will restore some health. Prayer, motionless clone that attracts enemy attention to give Harkin an advantage in combat. Increases magic recovery. Oh, okay. More damage. Attack power moves energy restrictions. Okay, that's pretty fucking broken. What's going on, Stale Meme? Legato, Sniper Knight. Mirrors the incoming damage. Okay, I guess we're gonna do this. I don't know how to do it though. Okay. And then I don't have any faith, so I can't really do anything. Okay, well that was fucking worthless. All right, let's go. We're gonna have to get really good at chipping these ghosts down with poison, I suppose. Oh, dude, what if the boss is a fucking ghost? That would be a miserable nightmare.
Take me.
Can you fucking imagine, like, sitting there trying to have the poison kill the boss because you have no method of actually dealing elemental damage to it? I think I'd have to just quit at that point, like, because my build isn't the right thing to deal with that unless you wanted to watch me grind out Lords of the Fallen for a few hours. That wouldn't be good at all, dude. Okay. Oh yeah, big boy. Eat my poison. Oh, dude, these guys have a fuck ton of health, too. Let's go on Murcielago. Oh, no! What are you doing, asshole? What's this guy's problem? Okay, well, this is going really well. This game makes me sad. What's going on, Counterfeit Bagel? That was like all of our potions for one ghost.
Every inch of the construct by now.
Thank you, Lefty Jack, for 4-month resub. I appreciate it, dude.
I could swear it wasn't there before. I experimented with this peculiar mechanism and strangely it influences the magic.
Oh my god! Who the fuck was that? Fucking IRS out of nowhere, dude. Holy fuck. Okay. Jesus, this is gonna be a miserable experience, huh? I almost kind of feel like I'd be better off starting a new character and doing the DLC and new game and just making a faith build. Because he looked like he was a ghost too, kinda. He had a skeleton. No, he did. This is DLC. It is. What's going on, Genghis? Okay. Okay. I don't remember this part. Alright. Need to be careful because this dude just fucking dicked us. Okay, so we can actually do damage to the skeletons. Thank you, Neko, yourself, for the 9-month resub. I appreciate it, dog. Thank you. Oh, hold on, I can open it. Alright. Let me in, dude. It's locked? Alright. I don't know why. I feel like 90% of the doors in this game have been locked. What is this? Can I zap myself? Doors made out of wood and cum. Yeah, it feels like you should be able to break it down. Uh-oh. No lock on? Alright, fair enough, I guess. Hey, okay. Come on, buddy. I think these are just the dudes from the, like the human enemies from the last level of the main game. So you just, yeah. Oh, fuck. That's the first time an enemy survived a backstab in this game. What the hell? Okay. I don't really appreciate the narrow corridor. And that shield bash guarantees I get hit. Alright, come on. Go out here so we have more space to fight. He's taking his fucking sweet-ass time. Alright, we just wait for a certain combo that he does and then backstab. Oh. Just gotta dodge that. This is going to be rough. This is gonna be a nightmare, dude. I can already tell this is gonna take forever. These enemies are super beefed up compared to where I'm at. Because, like, it's New Game Plus, but I ran through and, like, barely leveled up or explored anything or got any of the health potions, etc. So this is going to be really tough. Maybe it'll end up being fun. Kind of have my doubts. I'm not entirely sure what to do. I'm already kind of befuddled because I need a key, and there's only 2 places to go, and neither of them appear to have the key. Maybe I have to, like, kick barrels or pots or something and they have it. Perhaps it has something to do with this lightning. The Surge? I don't even have the Surge downloaded. The key was in your heart all along? Am I on crack? Where the fuck is the key, gamer? I remember people likened this entire thing to a puzzle, so I'm sure there's something I gotta do. Maybe it's related to the lightning. Thank you, Sputnik, for the 2-year resub. I appreciate it. How's the cock hanging? Oh, it's rock hard because I'm playing Lords of the Fallen. This has quickly risen to the top of my Game of the Year all year status. I can't get enough of Lords of the Fallen. I think I'm only going to play this. Is that other Monster Hunter game you play that's not actually from the Monster Hunter company? I don't really play anything like that. There's been Dauntless. Dauntless is probably what you're thinking of. What the fuck? Okay, chat. For this particular... No, don't tell me. Is it really this? Oh, okay. I think I get it now. Maybe? Maybe. What the fuck? You change your mind on this game? Nope. Nope. Not really. I think I gave it a fair shot, though. I mean, maybe you disagree. I don't think I've been... Oh, fuck, dude, I am dicked. But the only hope is just fucking autoing him down. There's no reliable way to kill both of those at the same time. Like, I cannot burst the ghost down, and the ghost will... If he hits me at all and staggers me with the skeleton can 100-0 me, so that I literally just had to try to go all in on him. Okay, that was unfortunate. Frontier... Oh no, that was made by Monster Hunter. That was a Monster Hunter game. Is this... I'm so fucking confused. These tiny hallways suck. What's good, Shades of Grey? I think, these tiny hallways are gonna be the entire thing. Dude, we're never gonna beat this DLC. I'm gonna have to rage quit Lords of the Fallen. Lords of the Fallen defeats Washed Up Souls Challenge Runner. What is even happening, dude? He's in the corner, so I can't actually get an angle on him. Oh, is this... I'm so confused, dude. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. There's always cheat engine? Why bother at that point? Come here, baby. One-way ticket to Pound Town. Come on. Give me the aggro. These fuckers drop a lot of XP. That's true. I might be able to grind here. Fucking grinding in Lords of the Fallen. What a delightful concept. What? This motherfucker is getting pummeled with a big-ass axe. I'm full heavy armor. I'm dicking him. I'm fucking... Like, you can't see me right now, but I'm doing that thing where you... Like, the gesture where it's like you're fucking someone's mouth, and he just, like, slaps me with an arrow, and in full heavy armor that staggers me and breaks me out of my combo.
Still wearing the armor of our god, they will watch over this place.
This game's asinine, dude. Oh, shit. Alright, you're done. Thank you, Shades, for putting a pulley in the tuck shed. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. You really expect people to pog you? Dude, people don't pog at me regardless of what I do. Like, that shit, like, maybe a couple years ago people would give me pogs. But these days, I only get LULs. The fucking pog days are over, brother. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should just let the poison finish, you asshole. Yeah, you like that? You like that? Poison lasts for like 5 fucking seconds in this game. It's great, dude. Love it. Okay. Only game where 50 Shades of Jogger is an improvement in enemy variety. Dude, I actually stopped playing that game earlier because I don't know what's wrong with Skyrim modders. Like, there's something in the water supply where they all live. Thank you, Uncle Lego, for the 6-month resub. That cock is rock hard, veiny, and full of pre-cum. I actually have a polite cock. It doesn't really have a lot of veins. At least not prominent bulging ones. So, I don't know why you like, okay, imagine being a Skyrim modder, okay? Like, you've got all sorts of assets and tools to make something unique and different from regular Skyrim, and then you make, like, a 2-hour-long dungeon that's just full of Draugr doing Fusrod over and over again. You would be surprised how common that is. And they're not, like, bad mods, supposedly. They're, like, mods that get really highly updated on the fucking Nexus website, and everyone's like, oh my god, I fucking loved it. It was so good, dude. Like, the question of whether or not there'd be 4 or 5 Draugr overlords in the next hallway always kept me on edge. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Can't you use something besides Draugr? I don't know. It's just really weird. I think I missed a sub. Thank you, Nikki. Continuing your gift sub. I appreciate it, dog. Thank you very much. Highest difficulty, yeah, and if you ever get hit by the fucking Fusro, go fuck yourself, you fall down and they 2-shot you and you just lose. It's great. Dude, this guy is bowing me to death. Like, I can't beat this dude. He's just slapping me with a bow. He's a challenge runner. Dude, what the fuck? Okay, alright, chat, quick poll. Am I alone in thinking that maybe skeletons shouldn't be able to break out of your big dick combo and slap you with an arrow to stun you? Is that weird? Like, is that like a me thing? Or is that stupid? I don't know what the hell is happening. Uh-oh. I gotta go. I gotta go. Goodbye. Skeleton of a legendary hero. Clearly you're not wearing enough chainmail. I guess so. The skeleton archers are literally more dangerous than the dual-wielding ninjas with 2 swords because they can just break out of your shit. Okay, I don't think I've seen this type of skeleton before. Hey, come on, asshole. Uh-oh. We gotta learn how to ghost. There's no way we're fucking killing this dude. That's fucked. Are you kidding me? Mama, I don't want to leave you. Okay. Wow, that was delayed coming out. Holy shit. Okay, well I know you're not gonna follow me over here. I need more potions, dude. I need more fucking potions. I'm not good enough at this game to kill these fucking dudes with the amount of potions I have right now. Okay. See, the ghosts are the big problem. What the fuck was that? Fuck you in the tricycle you rode in on, motherfucker. I doubt there's gonna be frequent checkpoints in this ancient labyrinth either, huh? Oh, usually that projectile hits you if you're standing where I was. I don't know why it didn't that time. This is armpit cheese. What's going on, Splitting? Skeletons get buffs in the month of October. It's not the skeletons. The skeletons are fine. I don't mind the skeletons too much. It's the ghosts that are annoying. Do you have to play the DLC? Will you be able to look me in the eye and tell me I'm Pog if I haven't beaten the Surge or the Lords of the Fallen DLC? I don't think you will. Okay. The camera's making me nauseous. Yeah, the camera's no good. The shake is too much. Alright, going back to the beginning. Thank you, Lorem Lupus, for the 18-month resub. Tolo's not very poggers. Yeah, I hear that a lot. Okay. Let's see. It only gives me 3 of my potions back. What a nightmare. Okay. We've got 13,000 experience. I guess we'll bank XP. Do I have any of those attribute shards? I don't know where they would be. I think here, maybe? Spell point shard, magic resistance shard. I actually know. Fuck. Press 1 to develop some character. I know, right? Buy a physical copy of the game and beat it with a brick. I bought a physical copy of Sonic 06 to play on stream back in the yesteryears, and I ended up, like, I was drinking while playing that stream, and the stream ended with me shattering the fucking disc and posting a picture of it on Twitter. Only the true Tolomites remember that. I think that was in 2016. It was a long fucking time ago at this point. It'd be more interesting with the Oblivion skeleton sounds. See, complete opposite direction. What are you doing to me? This is so whack, dude. This fucking game is whack as hell. I wonder what the Surge DLC is gonna be like. Why don't you play Shadow the Hedgehog and I broke a tooth during that stream? How the fuck did you break a tooth? What's going on, Ciferoni? Tell your character I said go fuck yourself. I'm not gonna do that. It's toxic. Okay. Wait, what's going on? What does it even have lingering hitbox, gas clouds? I don't know. Surge DLC is much more colorful. Well, is it fun to play though? Like, I don't care how colorful it is. I care about it being like enjoyable. I see that skeleton over there. I know he's gonna get up and beat the fuck out of me. You're not fooling me. There's no doubt in my mind. He's even got the fucking two-handed spear weapon and everything. Just gonna wait until I aggro this guy then, I suppose. I guarantee it, dude. Once this dude takes his first swing at me, I'm fucking done. Okay. I need 2 backstabs in these assholes. These fucking baboons. Sometimes you can get it. Oh. Damn, that's stun lock. If he hits you once, you're guaranteed for the second. Okay. I need to get better at getting the backstab. That time he turned around very, very quickly. He didn't do it the first time. This is gonna take a long time. This is gonna take a very long time, dude. I wonder if I could just, like, run through shit. Maybe we could just, like... I feel like it's kind of haram to run through shit your first playthrough, but... Does anyone really care for this game in particular? Hey, let me use the lever, bro. Brother. See, he's polite, dude. He's nice. He's gonna kill me as soon as this is done, but he understands. Like, I get you, bro. I understand the struggle. Okay. Oh, another lever. Let's go get it, dude. We're gaming. Even know this game got DLC. Wow, they don't... Yeah, I guess you can... Huh. Okay. So... I guess I did see earlier that the skeletons have like a... Oh, shit. A fairly low leash range, but... Let me the fuck through! God damn it, dude. This is fucking rough. Okay. I wonder. Running not work? No, it does. It's just you gotta do it slowly but surely sort of thing. Make a little bit more progress each time. Spook of the spooky boy. Fuck you. What an asshole. I might need a drink for this DLC. Yeah, vodka sounds good right about now. See, the hard thing is I think I'm starting to realize, if you don't remember from last Surge stream, it was explained to us that if you roll without being locked onto something, your roll, oh fuck, actually gets 0 iframes. That's a mechanic in this game. So if you're trying to run away and rolling, nowhere in particular, oh god, then you just eat shit and die. Uh-oh. Oh shit, this counts as a ghost too. Oh man. Okay, don't let him get away and teleport. Oh, you caught it that time. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Please lock on. How many times you gotta press that shit to lock on? What the fuck? Ooh, that queuing. I'm getting... Oh shit, you can backstab these guys, okay. I literally don't do any damage with the backstab because they're ghosts, but that's a neat little feature. I don't have any stamina to punish. Oh, right, he follows that up. Okay. 1400 XP for that guy. Holy shit. Okay, so do you think the developers of this game, like, appreciate their player base? You think they like the people who play their games? I'm not sure. What player base? There's a decent amount of people who like these games. Got him in sort of a loop. I mean, rubes? You know. Oh. Okay. These games, what? I think by the time this was being made, they knew everyone hated the game. This isn't even a door! What the fuck are you talking about? Homie, it's wood, just kick it down. What the fuck do you mean? Okay, I bet I'm like 180 pounds, fucking, skinny, fat man. I bet I could fucking find a way to bypass this obstacle. I could probably kick it down, dude. It does not look very sturdy at all.
It sacrificed them to stop me. To drag this battle out. They are not there. They still roam around this place.
That was
Shit
fucked up,
changed this
dude.
place. And with everything around us changing,
he laid me out and ran away. The little fucking gingerbread man with the pole arm. Jesus Christ, dude. And he healed the full health. What the fuck? Why? Why.jpg, dude? Yeah, okay, just kick me for my entire stamina bar, dude. That's what I'm fucking talking about. I'm trying to get that backstab so hard and he will not allow it. Why can't I stagger you? Why is stagger a one-way street in this game? You literally never stagger enemies in this game. Did he fucking... and he just... How can he kick, dude? How can he kick? Somebody call the fucking ambulance. I didn't mean it. Okay. Hey, asshole. Where are you? I think I can stagger these guys at least. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. You're done. Elected the path of pain. Yup, what's going on, Baldur? We're in it right now, dude. Okay, so I get the core idea of it. We've got to make a path to the center. You know there's gonna be a setup to where to get to the boss you have to run through every time too. Oh, hold on. Does this? Oh, I was thinking that this lever actually showed the map of the things, but I don't think it does. This doesn't seem to be moving. Oh, no, maybe. Okay, it does. You ever play Hollow Knight? Yeah, I've beaten Hollow Knight. This isn't a puzzle. No, it is. It is absolutely. That's what people were saying about this DLC. Is it's a little labyrinth puzzle to get to the center to fight the boss who's supposedly the worst in the game. So we're gonna be having fun tonight. We're gonna just get ready for lots of laughs, lots of giggles, lots of good times. I'm sure we're just gonna be coming ourselves with anticipation. Salt and Sanctuary, no, I don't. I've already played that. I know what it is. I don't have any desire to go through and do it again. Okay, so I have to go back and do something else. Is this the whole DLC? Yeah, this is it. Like, if you're expecting some sort of new locale, some nice jungle to fight shit in, perhaps a scenic forest, maybe a swamp, it's just this. What the fuck, dude? Where the hell did you come from? Alright, well, I'm screwed. Come on. What the what the fuck? Uh-oh. If he hits you with that fucking shield bash, it's done. Oh, man! How long is this DLC? I have no idea. I think it depends how stupid you are and how good you are. So for me, it's probably going to be quite a while. Devs wanted you to die faster than the skeleton did. I have to... Okay, fuck you. Just having a wonderful time. I'm hanging in there. I'm here, I'm clear, I'm ready to game. I think I have to pull this lever again. Okay. Wait for me to pull the lever, please. Just be over in 30 minutes. I really doubt it. Just keep in mind, we have, like, eyewitness accounts from, like, real Surge players who say that, like, everything else in the main game is haha retard baby easy mode, but this DLC is fucked. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, what a nightmare. Holy shit. There's an archer who's about to finish me off. Yep. I like the amount of torque I had there, dude. I fucking did like a 1080 or some shit. Can't wait for Lords of Fallen 2. Hope they keep Harkin as the main character for the sequel. Okay, but we opened a new path, so... In my favorite Lords of the Fallen stream, that's the worst thing you could have said to me. After the advent of VTubers, I don't think I'm anyone's favorite anymore. How can I compete with the dog girl that goes eek 'em poke 'em? This shit's fucking impossible, homie. Oh, but yeah, open the door. Open the door. What's in here? Something good, perhaps? Wrist armor medium. I mean, maybe it'll be good. Yeah, it actually is. Okay, I'll take it. Fuck it, dude. Okay. That's a fucked up move. Okay. There's a VTuber DSP now? That's amazing. Like, is it actually styling itself after DSP, or is it just Convergent Evolution? No, but she behaves just like him? Okay. Fake VTuber DSP something I'm here for. Oh god, can you fucking imagine? When it... Okay, hear me out on this. What about a DSP and Pokimane collaboration stream? How fucking sick would that be? Like, DSP and Pokimane playing Among Us or some shit. Or Portal 2, perhaps. I think that could be pretty cool. These fucking ghost enemies, dude. Jesus Christ. These fucking ghosts. Okay.
It disgusts me. Hundreds of lives wasted on building places of worship. Adir did not feed our children, did not protect our wives. We did. The knowledge they have gathered, it needs to be used. For our cause. Man should only be ruled by himself.
Okay. Oh, this... Dude, are you fucking kidding me? There's no way. There's no way. This is fucking... This is done. There's literally... Like, I haven't been able to do anything in 10 seconds. Like, there's no way. The wizard ghost stunned me, and the other one just fucking took me to Pound Town. Okay. At least the labyrinth stays the same, so I can just run back there. Time to grind for spells? Nah, if you have to grind in a game, you might as well just not play it. Okay. I fucking hate that arrow, dude. It literally happens every time. I've not avoided it a singular time. Hey, can you go ahead and fuck yourself, my man? Oof. Oof. Holy shit. Okay, let me open the door. Let me open the door. Come on, let me open the door. Dog, come on. Seriously. Why? Oh. Okay, I did it, dude. Alright. So I open one of the gates now. No. This is a fucking nightmare, dude. This is a fucking nightmare. Oh. Anime is banned. Welcome to hell. When is VTuber night? We're not doing VTuber night literally ever. Don't ask me that question. Okay. What's going on, Gaben? When is Squid Night? Never. Nice door. Hello? Oh shit, we're getting closer, dude. Oh fuck. Okay, we got a cutscene. Oh fuck! Alright, let's game. I'm ready. How do I... What's the button do? There it's at. Okay. Also, the boss isn't a fucking ghost, thank Christ. I'm gonna heal D6, I don't know what the hell this dude does. He actually seems to have the moveset of the regular fucking ghosts, and the model, dude. Like, maybe not the moveset, but the animations of the regular ghosts. Oh, I know that attack is ripped. That's... Oh, man. Dude, he does the same thrust! What? Did I just get hit for 13,000? Maybe I need an elemental weapon, dude. Eschaton Judgment is a bitch. What's going on, Castley? What the fuck was that? Okay, well... That was a fucking Mick experience. Okay, I have to Dude, we really do have to fucking make the trek every single time to get to the center. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh fuck. We Dark Souls 2 now, baby. Alright, alright. That's what I'm talking about. What's the opposite of a cum? That's what I'm experiencing right now. Fuck you. Okay, we have to lock onto this guy and not just swing. Because you can't dodge unless you're locked on. Because Lamo. Okay. I feel like that's just obligatory. Okay, let's try this again. So I have an idea. Dude, why the fuck? Okay, I wasn't moving that. I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work. I've had like 30 seconds to think about it. Like, I noticed he brings up those fucking bookcases. Maybe I can hide behind them. Somehow. Like, once it happened, once I depleted his shield. So maybe I hit his shield and then I run behind the bookcase. Sort of thing. Fuck, he hit me. Oh, there's no bookcase though, dude. Oh. Getting this thing back. Okay. Alright, so maybe I have to hit him again. I don't know. I'm not really sure what the fuck is going on at this point, to be quite honest with you. You have to... Is there a... Alright. Okay, that's what I'm... alright. Okay, maybe I have to wait for him to bring the bookcase up. Maybe I hit him too early. Because I know if I leave him alone during that, he brings the bookcases up. Beaten Lords of the Fallen 3 times and I still don't know how this boss works, but that's a good indicator. That's reassuring. Good. It literally seems like a non-issue until that one shot. You know? Like, it's not a big deal until he just fucking decides to kill you. Lamo. You got a sick-ass combo on him, almost 3,000 damage. Wait for him to bring something up. And now? Okay, that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Yeah, I actually did health damage to him. Okay, now we just have to do that 4 times. Oh shit, he slows me now. Okay, well it's not that simple then. Why am I slow? How do I stop being slow? This is not delightful. I'm not very delighted right now. I'm worried I'm not gonna have enough potions for this though, is the main thing. Dude, let me heal, please. Holy fuck. I need to... This is so much happening, it's hard for me to tell what is causing me to go fucking him to bring up the thing. Where's it gonna be? Oh, I'm slow right now, so I can't do it. I don't think he's quite at the threshold yet. Where is it? I'm going to assume it's behind me. What the fuck? This is so weird, dude. Okay. Oh, he's doing fire now. I'm not gonna have the heals for this, but I'm making progress at least. Damn, I can't outsmart anything. Okay, wait. Where's he? Where's he propping it up? Okay, I see he's facing back. Fucking run, dude! Oh, fuck. Oh, he has no more shield. Oh, you're fucking done, dude. You're fucking done. You're done, dude. This game's so fucking easy. Oh. That was not that bad. That really was not that bad, considering that was on New Game Plus. Why do you get hit so much? Because this is kind of how this game flows. Like, it's easier to just trade with the enemies and actually try to avoid everything. So that experience was $8. I'm not sure if I would say it was worth it. That was, you know, I mean, it was worth it for me, because if even one of you thought that shit was funny, and that's fine, I'm sure at least a couple dozen of you got some laughs out of that. So $8 is fine, but if I were not a streamer, I might have been a little bit burned by that, you know. I might have been a little bit pissed. Okay, well that's it then, I think. I think that's it. That was really not that big of an issue. $5 is an $8 tax write-up? No, like you're right. I'm not gonna deny that you're right. Like, you absolutely bet your fucking bottom dollar that this DLC is the definition of a business expense. Like, if there is one thing I have played in the 5 years that I've streamed that is a business expense with no personal enjoyment whatsoever, it is this. 100%. 100%. But even if that weren't the case, like, if $8 for people to sit there and, you know, it was fine. Later Shades of Grey. You already beat the DLC? Yep, I did. Okay, but that boss was terrible, though. Can we talk about how low effort that was? I think this might have been one of the lowest effort DLCs I've ever seen in a video game. And I've been playing video games for a long fucking time. It's not over until you talk to the NPC. The boss was literally a reskin of a normal enemy. It had the same animation rig as the normal ghost enemies. The only unique thing about it was, like, the bookcase coming up and, like, sucking the books out. It did the same double stab that the ghost did. It did the same jump that the demon wizards did. It had, like, no new moves, except for that part where it blew up and did 13,000 damage for no reason. But even the demon wizard ghost blew up. Was it lower effort than the Dark Souls 2? Oh, dude, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Are you kidding me? I will sit there and tell you how dog shit Crown of the Ivory King is But, like, with Crown of the Ivory King, my opinion that it's dog shit is more of a subjective thing, you know? I don't think the bosses are fun. I don't think the level's fun. But they put effort into it. It's like an entire new area with new assets, new enemies, new bosses. It's got, like, the cinematic fucking Oblivion Gate bullshit. Like, I might not like it, but you can't really... I don't really feel like you can argue that it was a low-effort DLC. Maybe you could argue that putting 2 tigers in at the end as a substitute for an optional boss is low effort, but it's compared to this shit, dude. Like, I don't know. This DLC was actually cut content. Deck 13 already working on Lords of the Fallen 2, so CI Games push out the DLC themselves. But like, there's nothing new or exciting. Like, oh shit, did I miss this? Was there actually a save point? Oops. The enemies are all reskins. Like that's a normal enemy. Although I will be nice. It has new attacks. I don't think the enemy it's reskinned off of has the entire moveset that the Ghost version has. But like the skeletons are just reskins of the human enemies from the final act of the game, with no new moves. The ghosts have nothing different about them. Is this worse than Horsefuck Valley? Horsefuck Valley's more frustrating. Wow. Fuck, I guess I should have prepared something else. I really didn't think like... Oh, fuck. What are you guys doing, dude? Why are you over here now? The way those Lords of the Fallen fanatics were talking, I thought I was going to be on this for a while. Like, the level was much harder than the boss. Defend the original game to my dying day, but not this DLC. Man, this is like... Can we start download for the Surge? I want to start the Surge on a fresh day so everyone knows that I'm starting the Surge. Because I guarantee you, there's more than one person who's like, oh, Lords of the Fallen, I don't care, I'll come back tomorrow when the Surge is going on. I don't like starting like an entirely new game that's going to take multiple streams after something. But I can sit here and talk to you for a while. It's not a video game, but yeah, I'll stay and just fucking talk shit if you want me to do that. I'm not opposed to having the stream go on longer. I can just talk. Since I didn't have really much of a pre-stream, I guess. Where are the new peeps? Want to greet someone already? What's going on, Faggle?
No. Killing whatever causes it seems to be a universal solution.
Let's put out another announcement. I don't think you understand, though. Like, I don't think anyone is expecting or looking at that at this point.
Take me out of it.
Really, can you access the DLC? I think 75% of the way through the main game. Is your fishing level at? Now, I haven't played OSRS in any serious capacity in almost 2 years. You actually killed the boss? You seem surprised. The boss was a joke. It was easy. It's just a stupid gimmick. I played... Dude, okay, Monster Hunter World Iceborne has prepared me for that boss. Like, every fucking monster in that goddamn game has a hide behind the rock to avoid the one-shot AoE Nova mechanic, dude. Like, I have been prepared. I have been battle-hardened by Iceborne. Like, you think this shit's gonna stop me? Bitch, I just fought Fatalis where you have to do that 5 times in one fight. In different ways each time. Like, I'm not 3 years old. I can hide behind the wall to avoid the AoE. In fact, I actually have come to deeply detest any game that does that shit at this point. Like, it's just not enjoyable. It's just so overdone. It's like a fucking playing World of Warcraft, dude. I did that shit in Karazhan when I was like fucking 14 years old. I've been doing that shit for over a decade. It's just... I don't know. Have you played Hellpoint? No, I haven't. Sif, what's wrong? Are you saying time waster mechanics are not fun? No, I hate time wasting mechanics. That's why Urigan is one of my least favorite normal monsters in Monster Hunter, is because it just sits there and rolls around the entire time. I absolutely fucking detest monsters that waste too much time. That's why in Iceborne, my favorite fights are Velkhana and Elatrion. Because literally every attack they have, you can punish them. They're very, very little, holy shit, I'm gonna waste your time moves. And that's why I like those fights so much. Compared to something like Urigan or Tigrex, where Tigrex is just charging around for half an hour. Urigan's rolling around, you know? Fatalis, I don't like it when Fatalis sits there and runs into a fucking wall for half an hour. I like fights where I have like a way of punishing almost everything they do while the fight still manages to become an engaging encounter. That's why I actually have the controversial opinion that I don't think Elatrian is just the best fight in Monster Hunter World. I think Elatrian's one of the best Monster Hunter fights, period, in World. I think top 3 for me. I think for me, my top 3 in no particular order are Valstrax from GU, the fucking lightning sumo crab from Frontier, and Elatrian from World. Are probably my top 3 fights for Monster Hunter World. Or not Monster Hunter, just Monster Hunter as a series in general. Never actually saw you kill Fat Alice. Yeah, it took me way too long. My victory was limp-dicked. Wasn't a very good victory at all. Should we watch a Zenith Monster compilation? Maybe. I don't know how many people want to sit here and watch a Monster Hunter YouTube video with me for 30 minutes. Weapon to use for Elatrian World, Great Sword. Great Sword just fucking crumples it. You're capable? I like a lot of things. See, the thing is, alright, so let me explain my mentality when it comes to something like Monster Hunter World or these games, because I have a feeling that maybe some people think I'm just being harsh for the sake of being harsh. I fucking love Monster Hunter. I fucking love Souls. I don't want to play Souls anymore, but playing Souls, some of my best video game experiences I've ever had. I really, those are probably my 2 favorite series of video games, honestly. I love those games. So I have I've played them so much that I really know what I like and what I don't like. And so when I play something like Lords of the Fallen or Monster Hunter World Iceborne, if there's something I don't like, I spot it really quick. There's no question for me. 3 years of nothing but Souls. You think it was only 3 years. That was just streaming. I had been playing, when I started streaming in 2015, I played Bloodborne for, until July to March. Almost every fucking night. And then for Dark Souls 3, I played Dark Souls 3 from March 2016 to almost the end of 2017. But I had been playing those games pretty much since Demon's Souls first came out, which was what, 2009? I don't remember when it first came out. But I had been playing those games for almost a fucking decade. I've been playing those games a long time. So it's like, I guess I was sort of disadvantaged, and I benefited from having played those games since Demon's Souls. But I've been playing that shit nonstop since it was released. When Demon's Souls came out, I played nothing but Demon's Souls for a long time. Same thing with Dark Souls 1, the Dark Souls 1 PC release, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 2 Scarlet, the first Sin release, fucking Bloodborne. Literally, I have played all of them to death. I have played so much of that shit that it is unhealthy. I would say somewhere in the neighborhood of 3,000 to 4,000 hours of Souls games. I've been playing Monster Hunter since Monster Hunter Tri, which was around the same time as Demon's Souls. I've been playing those games about the same length of time. Although I've definitely put more hours into Souls than Monster Hunter. I'm playing the Demon's Souls remake, if I can get a fucking PS quintuple, maybe. Stream Armored Core 4A. No, the next stream is going to be your what you've been waiting for, Stowe. We're going to be playing The Surge next stream. Lords of the Fallen was fun in a certain way. I don't think it's a good game, but it had a campiness to it. There's something about getting hit for 5 damage with an arrow, then dying and doing a 1080 spin midair before you fall to the floor that's charming. There's like a youthful exuberance to this game, you know? Where you can tell it's just they were, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but there's almost a naivete to the game. But Surge, I remember the Surge just being a wholeheartedly miserable experience. Maybe I'll change my mind when I play it, but I remember that game just being straight up dog shit. Like, this game, I could say it's bad, but there's some parts where it's like, okay, that was kind of fun, or there's something funny happening. I don't know. It's not that you haven't actually played this. No, I played the Surge. I played the Surge up until shortly after the first boss. I can tell you that the first boss is like this bipedal walker that you have to get it to shoot itself with its own missiles. So it's not like I've not played the game and I'm saying, like, there are some instances where, like, Mortal Shell, I don't know if that game's good or not. I've seen people play it and it doesn't look very good, but it could be more fun to play. So I don't really know. But I've played all of Deck 13's games. I played all of them. I played the Surge 2, Lords of the Fallen, and the Surge. This is the first time I've finished one, which should give you an idea of how much I enjoyed them my first time running through them. But we'll see. Maybe it's possible that I'll play the Surge and maybe I'll see the light. You know, maybe I've been drowning myself with Game Jolt games for so long that I'll be like, you know what, the Surge is not that bad. The Surge is actually all right. I feel like my opinion of this game kind of mellowed out a little bit. I don't think it. I'm going to reiterate. I don't think it's good. I think this game is a miserable experience to play. It is insanely clunky. The hitboxes are fucking stupid. Not just the enemies' hitboxes, but I'm sure many of you remember when I was using a two-handed sword and I would swing through an enemy and deal 0 damage because it's just like the hitbox on it is legitimately fucked. But I can't say I hated it. It was kind of funny. Started the Surge when it became free on PlayStation. Can finish it because how the combat feels. Now, the thing I remember hating the most about the Surge is the targeting system. So, it's weird because people who like the Surge say they enjoy it. So, if you're not familiar with the Surge, let me... Alright. I can't demonstrate right now because I don't have it on my computer. What's going on, Death by Bambi? What is the Surge? It's the next game made by the developers of this game. Alright, so you know how in every Souls game you just like, press L3 to lock on. Right? In the Surge, you can move... After you've locked onto an enemy, you can use the lock-on stick to change what part you hit. Like, what part you deal damage to. So let's say... You're fighting a dude who's got reinforced arms and a reinforced chest. You have to, like, move the stick 2 times to make sure you're hitting the legs. You don't actually have to physically hit the legs. It's just, like, a little bit of extra busy work that you have to do. And then, regardless of where you're hitting it, you're actually hitting the legs. Which was really weird for me coming from something like Bloodborne, where you were benefited from hitting a limb, but it wasn't like a lock-on system. You had to physically hit, like, a leg. And if you did... the enemy would fall down and you could beat the fuck out of it. And so it rewarded... It was hard to do sometimes, depending on how big the enemy was. And the problem with the Surge is all of the enemies are like human size. So it would be a lot harder to precision target the head or something. But in Bloodborne, it felt like it added depth and complexity to the gameplay system. In the Surge, it feels like busy work. And on top of that... So you'll know one of my criticisms of this game is apparently you don't have iframes unless you're locked on, which really limits being able to play unlocked. Which being able to play unlocked confers a variety of advantages. So if you're locked onto an enemy, if you swing towards them, you always go the same trajectory, right? If you're unlocked, you could do something like this, where you're kind of standing parallel to the enemy, and you hit them with the beginning of your swing hitbox, and then you're faced away so you can roll away and get the maximum amount of distance possible. Not a lot of people do it, but I learned to really love that aspect of the Souls games after doing lots and lots of challenge runs. Being able to play unlocked is super important to my enjoyment of these games, and I hate it when they basically force you to play locked on. I do not like lock on. I think you should be able to do... I think both should confer advantages, basically, and that's the Bloodborne was the only game that did that, because the way you rolled in Bloodborne depended on whether or not you were locked on. In Bloodborne, if you didn't lock on, you would do a roll like this. If you were locked on, you'd do like a little quick step. And it both had their like advantages and disadvantages, and there was a time and place to lock on, and there was a time and place to not lock on. And so there was actually a depth to the system. There was a reason to do one or the other, right? Which adds to variety of ways to play the game and adds to the depth of the combat. You might not care about that, but I do, and a lot of people do, and I think that's one of the subtle things about Souls, and Bloodborne specifically, that add a lot to the gameplay. And even if the Souls games don't have like the different roll based on whether you're locked or unlocked, the weapon trajectory and the swinging arcs has a lot to do with it. Like PvPers will probably back me up on that for like the dead angling bullshit. So the Surge, if you have an enemy where you specifically have to target the leg to deal good damage, guess what? The option to play unlocked, throw it out the window. You're not doing that, because even if you physically hit the leg, it doesn't matter. It doesn't count to the leg damage. You have to lock on and select the leg to do damage to it. So it forces you and pigeonholes you into this weird targeting system that I personally don't really feel like it adds anything to the game. Like I said, a lot of people who like the Surge seem to enjoy that, because apparently you break their arms off and you can get their weapons and shit. But I would prefer if you actually had to hit like their left arm physically, and you could do that. I don't like the fact that it's baked into the lock-on system. I think it detracts from the quality of the game and makes it a miserable nightmare. Hurt the leg? No, to hurt the enemy, period, Ghosty. Because like there'll be some enemies that are armored everywhere except their leg, and if you hit them, targeting anything but the leg, you'll do like 10 damage. You'll do nothing. So you can't even fight the enemy without hitting the leg unless you lock on. You know what I mean? It's just, you'll see what I mean when we play the game. I will go through why I hate the lock-on system and why I think it's god-awful and trash extensively, and maybe it'll end up growing on me. Who knows? But I really like, that's the one thing about that game that really stuck out to me as being particularly awful. But we'll see. Sometimes I almost want to lock on a limbs and BB, but in the end you hit the boss regardless of the lock-on. Thank you, Burn BXX, for the 22-month resub. I appreciate it. Time flies. We're old now. Yeah, I'm gonna be 30 soon. I'm getting up there in years. I'm just waiting to have a heart attack. Like, it's gonna happen one of these days. Like every other night, I'll eat like Burger King or some shit, and I'll take a nap. I'm like, this is it. This is the night where I'm going to have a heart attack and die in my sleep. It's gonna happen. Cause I ate Burger King today, dude, and I feel like I'm in a fucking pot. Like I'm a pustule of a human being that's just gonna explode. No, I'm done with the video games today. I'm just gonna talk for a bit because people don't want me to end the stream, which is understandable. But the Surge will be tomorrow. I wanna start the Surge on a fresh plate, fresh slate, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I want to tackle it. I'm gonna buy the DLC. I'm gonna download it. I'm gonna get ready, and we're gonna have a great time. So can't believe I missed the epic DLC ending. It was literally nothing. It was a complete waste of a boss. I would actually say that was the least interesting boss in the entire game, because it was just a normal enemy with reused attacks. It was actually dog shit. You ever tried games like Baldur's Gate? I tried to play Baldur's Gate, but I couldn't get into it. Me and a friend played it for a bit, and it just, I don't know. Like, I've tried to play those sorts of games a lot. Like, I have tried at least on 4 different occasions to play Neverwinter Nights 2. I really want to like it. It has everything available that in theory I should like the game. On paper, I would like the game. But I just play it, and I'm just like, it just doesn't keep my attention. Because I like Tales of Magial, which is sort of similar. It's like one of those fucking turbo virgin nerd games with like 7 billion stats where you gotta get like spreadsheets and figure out builds and whatnot. I like that. I like Tome, but I couldn't get into Baldur's and Neverwinter. I'm also a lot less patient with learning new things in my advanced old age. I'm 28 now, so I try not to be stuck in my ways, but at this point, I have like a pretty good idea of what I do like and what I don't like. And so I've noticed that I'm a lot more reluctant to try new things, and it's bad, and I need to work on that. I want to play Spelunky too. I was watching T-Lex play it. It looked pretty fun. Although she fucked up and she let like the gerbil die. And it made me sad. Like, I don't like that the gerbil can die. But I've not played Spelunky 1 in any real capacity, so I'd be like a complete and total novice to the series. Pillars of Eternity 2 has an AI tactics gambit system similar to Dragon Age Origins and Final Fantasy 12. That's up your alley. Spelunky 2? Yeah, it looks insanely difficult, which is good. That's some bullshit Rube Goldberg shit that causes you to die, though, although you also don't need to play Spelunky 1. I just figured that having played Spelunky 1, would, like, the skills developed during that would be readily transferable to Spelunky 2, you know? Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2 were amazing. I know. I'll probably. I'm gonna sit here, dick on the table. All right. 2 things are going to happen this month. I promise. I'm going to play one of those roguelike games. I don't know if it's going to be Hades. I don't know if it's going to be Spelunky. I don't know if it's going to be Dead Cells. I'm going to play one of those, and I'm going to eat Whataburger. I promise you that both of those things are going to happen. I'm strongly leaning towards Spelunky right now, by the way. Because that one looks... I don't know. Play them all in Dead Cells is the best, in my opinion. Spelunky would be great for some laughs. Spelunky's fine. I can hardly recommend Hades. Play it now. It takes like 30 seconds to download. I'm scared, dude. No, I don't want to play it now. Get ready for more excuses. Because I'm worried I would like it and not want to play the Surge. I have to do Surge and Surge 2 before I do anything else. Like, I can't actually, like, I can't get the forbidden fruit of an actual good game in my system right now. Dead Cells with Twitch integration would be funny. Does it have Twitch integration? You have to play the Surge? Yes, it does. Okay, we can probably try that. That sounds funny. That would be a lot of fun. I don't think I'd win, but I kind of suspect that's the point. Dead Cells is sick. I might try. I said I'm going to try one of them, but I'll probably try. I want to try them. I do. Let's do it now. Right now? No, not right now. I told you I am doing Surge and Surge 2. I will not let anything get in my way. We have to do those. Because you know what's going to happen if I download Spelunky. I'm going to play it. I'm probably going to like it. And like, man, you know what? Let's just play Spelunky instead of the Surge. And we can't have good games on this stream. That's just no good. Like, oftentimes I used to say that one of the best ways to learn from other people is to learn from their mistakes. And I would try to do the same with other streamers. And so I would make a point to go into streamers' chats when they're playing good games and say, okay, I'm not doing this. Never. Did you beat the Surge? No. I only got past the first boss. Steam sales should be started. Dead Cells is good for Twitch integration. Sitting a Splunky's good for I don't have a plan. I just want to stream, have fun streams. See, my thing for I just want to have fun is just chatting. I like talking. I'm a motor mouth. Although I don't really have a whole lot to talk about today. It's been a kind of a... I haven't been feeling too great the past couple days. Kind of bummed out over nothing in particular, really. Just one of those fucking days, you know? Just, it happens sometimes. Well, I mean, I know why it is, but it's, like, it's just not really worth talking about. Like, this month just sucks. Like, this month is gonna be hard for me, so just... I hope you can be patient with me. Let's talk about the classic Pony Cum Jar. Dead Cells is the most fun in the moment. 80s is the best of 3. The story progression. Splunky 2 is the craziest in terms of secrets. Sorry? No, dog, you don't have to say sorry. I'm not here looking for fucking sympathy. I'm just saying that, like, it's just, you know, it's a dog-eat-dog world, you know? I'll be fine. We'll play some good fucking video games. We'll beat the Surge 2. I'm going to, Part of me wants to finish Bloodstained. Just for the fucking meme. Like, just have one night where I literally only have the final boss. It's been like a year and a half to say fuck it, dude, and finish it, just so people can't say I never finished Bloodstained. But I've like, I don't remember anything about the game in terms of, like, the combat, so it would probably be like a 10-hour spectacle trying to beat it, you know what I mean? Because all of my skill has evaporated, I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, and I've severely gimped myself. So it would be like the Fatalis stream, where it's just, like, literally dying to the same boss over and over all night. Last boss is easy, just spam Piggy. Spam out piggies all over it. I don't know, dude. We'll see. So I remember the last boss I beat was Gregory, and Gregory was fun. Like, I don't know why I stopped playing that game. It's just like, have you ever played a game and you really like it, but you just kind of it's too long. Like, you play it too long and you're just like, I'm just not really motivated to play anymore. You know? That's what happened with Bloodstained. I actually genuinely liked it. Like, I actually have... I have an extremely unpopular opinion. Are you ready for a hot talkie? I think if you had a gun to my head and said, you can play Bloodstained or Hollow Knight, Bloodstained every time. Like, I don't know. I really wanted to like Hollow Knight, and I do like Hollow Knight, but I just don't like it as much as I should. It's one of those games where I think that Hollow Knight is a better game, but I don't like it as much. I don't know why that is. I'm liking because chat kept ruining a few. I don't remember chat being particularly bad during Hollow Knight. Bloodstained has a randomizer now, so probably my choice too. But, like, Hollow Knight art style is amazing. Like, I love those little grubs in the fucking jars. Cute as hell. I don't know. Bayonetta 2. I don't even know if my Wii U still works. When Neo 2 coming to PC, I have no clue. Probably after all the DLC. Hollow Knight to me was a goddamn masterpiece. Yeah, it's like... I would never make an argument that Hollow Knight is anything less than a great game. That's not what it is. It's just like, have you ever had a game that you know is really good, but you just don't like it? Like, there's no real reason that you can put your finger on, but it just doesn't, it's just like, you know, just, eh. That's just what Hollow Knight is for me, and I'm not sure why. Like, I can't think of anything bad about it. Hollow Knight was good, but I do not want to play it ever again. Played Dusk before. I kind of want to play that, but I'm so bad at shooters, dude. Like, I don't want chat to spam NA aim. I'm lit off of 4 Loco right now. Okay, make sure you drink some water, Tolomeo. Okay, can we talk about this block? Is it just me, or is this like... I mean, that would be good for overheads, I guess, but... You're wide open, homie. What are you doing? I hope they don't have like a thrust or a horizontal sweep or anything that isn't like an overhead slam. It's like, here, look at my axe, dude. Isn't it pretty? Maybe his sensei was a manlet. Are they exposing all the armor weak spots? A fist block, best block. Also, can we talk about how I legitimately am playing on mouse and keyboard, and like mouse and keyboard controls are non-ironically better than the controller for this game? I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm not saying that just to be like a dick. Like, it legitimately is easier to play this game on keyboard and mouse. I think I might try Surge on keyboard and mouse. That's definitely a first for this sort of game. How? Because on controller, the roll and the sprint are on the same button, and they're not for this. And so sprinting is way more responsive because you don't have to like fucking juggle it with the roll, and you can more easily control whether or not you would like to jump instead of rolling, and vice versa. Spam A and D while walking forward. Because if you weren't here for the beginning of the stream, the controller didn't want to work. Like, it stopped recognizing my controller inputs, so I was forced to do the DLC with mouse and keyboard, and it actually was not a detriment whatsoever. The only weird thing is pressing 1 to heal. Oh, and okay, another thing. I can just press 1 to heal. On the controller, you have to hold square to heal, which is wicked fucking annoying. If you just press it, it cycles your items because it doesn't really utilize the D-pad. So it's just better playing on mouse and keyboard for no reason at all. Someone brought your Buttercup emote on my friend's chin. I'm here to say it's cursed. I think you mean blessed. What's going on, Nipple? We're done, so I'm just talking now. We just beat the DLC for it, so we're getting started on the Surge tomorrow, which is way worse than Lords of the Fallen, in my opinion. It's one good thing. Yeah, okay, so positives about the game. The art style is not bad. It's not my favorite thing in the world. Perhaps it looks a little too samey, but it doesn't look bad. The graphics are good. The keyboard and mouse controls are very good for a game like this. I almost never feel comfortable playing like these third-person action RPGs with keyboard and mouse. Literally, this is the first time. So they actually did a really good job implementing a keyboard scheme, but the controller scheme kind of sucks, which mitigates that. It's only 10 hours long. That's a plus. You don't have to. It's not like a 30-hour, 40-hour long game. Why is Fatalis dog shit? I actually don't think it's dog shit, but I think it's a marked downgrade from Elatrian. It's more enjoyable than the previous iterations of Fatalis, that's for sure. Okay. Maybe I should have utilized one-handed weapons more. Because even when I use this, which is like a one-handed weapon, I would always two-hand it. Maybe that was stupid. Fatalis is fun, but can be bullshit at times. Just fight it multiplayer. It's only really annoying when you're doing it in solo. You go ride your Catboys. Previous versions ain't even bad. No, I don't think they're bad, but they're kind of boring. Who's your favorite deviant? Probably Bloodbath Diablos. And the Astalos. And then the Mizutsun. What's going on, Alowichu? How's that Genshin Rift? Is that what it's called? Get a DM from some guy named Meerkat. I try not to check my DMs anymore because it's almost universally people mad at me these days. Let me check. No, I don't have any that I haven't read. Wallet impact. I saw a screenshot of someone dropping like $1,000 on it, dude. Latrian's amazing. No, yeah, Latrian is gives me faith. Like they can make some good shit. And actually, like, all right. So, my opinion on Monster Hunter World is that after fighting Elatrian, going back to like the normal gameplay loop of that game makes me realize just how unenjoyable and miserable it is. Like, I was doing investigations with Autumn earlier in the morning. We were fighting like Tigrex and shit, just a bunch of random tempered investigations. And literally every fucking time, it's like, you want 3 monsters roaring and charging in the same arena so you literally just can't fucking do anything ever? Here you go. Every fucking time. Like, and you dung pod them and they follow each other anyways. And it's just, I don't know. I hope they're not as bad with that in Rise, because like, it is just insanely annoying playing that game, in my opinion. It is just so fucking aggravating having them constantly be fucking with each other. Even with a group, thank you, Evan, need that for the 29-month resub. We finished the DLC pretty handily. Thank you, Otter, for putting Melon Fox in the Cuck Shed. I appreciate it, dude. Offline events are coming back. Because I think, like, fighting Fatalis and Elatrian, there are things you could say about either of those fights. Like, I understand they're not perfect. Some people don't like Eschaton Judgment and Elatrian. Some people don't like how fast Fatalis Phase 3 is. I personally, like, my gripe with Fatalis is when you hit it in the chest and it fucking falls on you and then you just die. Because if you're playing solo and you ever get hit by the pin, you're almost guaranteed a death. I really don't like a heavy commitment weapon. Like I pretty much never true charge in that fight, because if I true charge its chest and it falls over, it's basically like that's all she wrote more often than not. And it's just not fun to stagger a monster and die for it. I just don't like that as a mechanic. I never will. And it's something that's... It's not just Fatalis. Like, there's sometimes where you stagger, like, Volcana, and it'll like, fall back and counter with an Ice Beam. So, like, a bunch of monsters do it, but it's super noticeable on Fatalis, because it's, like, a gigantic fucking hitbox, and it fucking tracks you, too, which is great. And then it speeds up in Phase 3, and if you're by its back legs, it hits you before it starts falling. It's just a nightmare. Like, that particular thing, I would say it's the only thing about that fight that I really don't like. Everything else is fine as far as I'm concerned. I don't really have anything to bitch about besides that. Pin will hit you even if you're standing behind it. It's fucked up. What's going on, Zadak? How are you, dog? This cock really does do as much damage as his fire breath. It's so dumb. Damn, my chat is just talking about Genichi Impact. That fall attack, like those things moved in an inch and did the same damage? Yeah, for sure. It's especially frustrating because they have attacks that have, like, multiple hitboxes for the same attack, where if you're, like, by the legs, it does less damage. But getting hit by, like when you're behind it or clipped by the back leg counts as getting fucking smushed. And it's aggravating, dude. So, personally think getting rid of the old AI and more robotic movements really hurt a lot of the fights in the world. I don't know. I think Elatrian is a good example. Like, Elatrian is a masterclass on how to do a fucking fight. I think Elatrian, it doesn't turn like the old games, but it's they managed to make a monster that's threatening and has like a dangerous pattern that can kill you, but it has openings too. it's not cracked out like fucking half of the monsters in that game with little to no fucking openings unless you're using a fast weapon, that you can actually punish it with Greatsword. You can with Fatalis too, but the punishes are very difficult, which is good. It's not a bad thing that the punishes are difficult. But there are very few monsters, I feel like, in that game like actually have appreciable openings. Like, my least favorite thing is shit like fucking Teostra. Like, every fucking move, like, every bite, he does, like, a, like... he fucking... He, like, the amount of movement for no reason on, like, half of his attacks is, like, why, dude? But he also has good openings. He has openings, but, like, he has a lot of, like, what I don't like, and that there's... I don't know if there's a term for it. But, like, basic, simple attacks where the monster moves a needless amount. Like, for no fucking reason. Or like, Nergigante, where his little side hop where he jumps halfway across the arena in the blink of a fucking eye. Like, it's just fucking irritating. Why was this game allowed to have a DLC? I don't know, but we beat it, Bort. You missed it. The last boss was the worst thing in the entire game. Someone said it was cut content from the main game and they finished it up. My movements are predictable. That's fine, but I still don't like it. It's like, it's just, I don't know. It's just not enjoyable. I will say, almost every attack it has is punishable if you're positioned right with Greatsword. Whether it's a draw attack or charge attack, so I appreciate that, but I just don't like it. Maybe I'm just biased towards Teostra because I've never liked Teostra in any of the games, even in Frontier. Nergigante tapping you and canceling your potion. I love it. It gives me a fucking boner. Bort, did you do Fatalis yet? I don't know if I asked you. I like the Nergigante. No, I fucking hate Nergigante. I fucking hate Nergigante. In my opinion, like... I'm like the opposite of Reddit, where they'll say Fatalis and Elatrian are like the embodiment of what Monster Hunter should not be, but my perhaps most unpopular opinion in any Monster Hunter game is I think Nergigante is what Monster Hunter shouldn't be. Especially AT Nergi and Runer Nergigante. Like, the regular Nergigantes, whatever, I don't... Like, it's fine. It's just like, I get the feeling with Nergigante, the first one had some dog shit hitboxes, but like, it's whatever. But it's so easy. Like, it's so easy to break its shit, and like literally everyone crumples it. And it's either the easiest fight in the world or just a nightmare. And the way the Monster Hunter team seems to have approached making Nergigante less feast or famine is giving it these stupid fucking attacks where, like, the 180 slam with Runer, or 18 Nergigante's dive that it can spam 6 times in a row. Like, I hate how they just gave it these insanely fucking fast attacks with little to no wind up. Or the one Runer has where it's like a charge that immediately has damage frames the second he starts it. Which is like old Monster Hunter. Which I hate that in old Monster Hunter. And at least in old Monster Hunter, it was predictable because they would turn and you'd know, okay, they're turning a specific way, they're gonna charge. But Runer pisses me off, dude. I hate Nergigante. You can call me like a baddie retard or whatever the fuck, and that's fine. But I hate any version of Nergigante that isn't the basic one. And I don't really like the basic one because it's too easy. I think that the only reason the other two... like, 18 Nergigante is hard, but Runer's not that bad. Runer's not really hard either, but it just had... The only things that get me are, like, the dumb fucking hitboxes or the really fast wind-up attacks. And I don't think it's good. That's my opinion, and a lot of people disagree, and that's more than fine. But I just think it's no good. I don't like it much at all. And I think it might be a weapon thing, because there's only one monster in any Monster Hunter game that made me say, fuck this, I'm using a different weapon, and that was 18 Nergigante. and I did longsword, and with longsword, Nergigante is pretty fun. I can see why some people would like it. Like it literally went from me getting punished for every fucking opening I had the audacity to take with greatsword to me just fucking it, like countering everything and just like, oh, you it doesn't matter if you have the instant die because I can just press foresight slash and I win. And I crumpled it. Like, it was not even... literally, the first monster I ever killed in World with Longsword was 18 Nergigante. I literally had never used that weapon before since Try. And I fucking just, like, within 2 hours of using Longsword, I had killed 18 Nergigante. It's just... All the shit you're saying about Monster Hunter, would you still suggest it? Fuck yeah. The only reason I've got like a retard personality where I talk so much shit about Monster Hunter World because Monster Hunter is one of my favorite franchises. I've played so much of that shit. I've played Try, I played 3U, I've played a little bit of 4U, I played GU. I fucking bought a Switch to get GU when it was only in Japanese and it was called Monster Hunter Double Cross. And I played that shit in a foreign language. I played Frontier, which was also in a foreign language. I literally sat there, like, I had my fucking ex come over after the shit that happened last October, and she would get so mad at me because she'd be doing her makeup or some shit, and I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna get on my game and in theory craft sets. And I'd sit here and fucking just translate all of the skills and spend hours trying to find out how to make a set in Frontier because there were no English references for what everything did. There was no, like, Kira Nico, where you look up all the shit, or, like, Athena's armor search. You literally had to manually go through and, like, write down everything, translate it, what's this, what's that. And in Frontier, you had 12 skills, I believe. It was 12 or 13. And if you did not have at least 12 or 13 skills, your set was dog shit for endgame. It was considered trash. They had a limit to how many skills you could have. And it was like 12 or 13, and you had... It was like Tetris, too, because so for one of the things that would suck about Frontier is each skill had a value, a priority. And if you had more than the maximum amount of skills, it would give you the ones with the highest priority, right? So let's say you had Sword God, which was a combination skill that gave you a bunch of shit. That one was high priority, so even if you had like 15 skills, it would never be knocked off. But guess what skill had the lowest priority out of any in the entire fucking game? Focus. Focus. Out of all of the fucking things, to be the lowest skill, the thing that makes your great sword charge faster is the lowest priority skill in the entire game. So if you had even one extra skill, you would lose focus. So not only did I have to find a set with 12, 13 good skills, I couldn't have a dump skill. I couldn't accidentally get something because it would knock focus off and then I'd be fucked. I had so many fucking nights where I was just sitting there trying to figure out how the fuck to make a set worth of shit in Frontier. Like, it was fun though, because I like Monster Hunter. And I did most of the content in that game. I didn't do the hardest shit, but I did the majority of stuff in Frontier. I got to see most of it. And it was a lot of fun. I missed that game dearly. I think Frontier might have been my, like, as fucked as it is to say, like, it's maybe not my favorite, but probably my second favorite Monster Hunter experience that I've ever had. Just because it was like, it was a unique situation where you're in no man's land. But you try to ask for help, and 9 times out of 10 people are going to call you a retard. Because everyone's like a veteran who had been playing that game for like a decade. So, there were some people who helped me. Like, if you remember the Frontier streams, there was a guy named Ryan Lee who was super helpful. That dude helped me so much. Like, I would ask him questions. I'd ask him stupid fucking questions, and he'd give me answers to my dumb fuck questions. So there were some big dick motherfuckers in that game. But for the most part, you were just kind of on your own, dude. You were just trying to figure out everything. Like, if you wanted to look up a strat for a monster, what are you gonna do? No, like, there were maybe a few hundred English players. Like, there was documentation, but it wasn't a fuck ton. It was just like the rudimentary basics. And it was a nightmare, but it was a fun nightmare. The stupid road you had to go down to get to certain fights. Yeah. There's this shit that you couldn't realistically be able to figure out unless you were a Japanese reader. And I'm not. I can't read a lick of that shit, dude. I can recognize, I think it's called the kanji for sword god, focus, and honey, and potion, but that's about it. I didn't really develop any bilingual skills in my time during Frontier. What's going on, Potato Lord? The honey was from Double Cross, not Frontier, because I played Double Cross in Japanese as well. So yeah, I would really, that's a really long tangent, but I think Monster Hunter is one of the best game series ever made. I have a lot of problems with World, but I still think it's a really fucking awesome game. It's just when I'm down on that game, it's just because I'm an old timer who's sort of set in my ways. I've played so much of the other games, and there are some things that I really, really disagree with, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Monster Hunter World is a bad game. I might get pissed. Like, Autumn will tell you, when, like, playing that game with me is a miserable nightmare, because I will regularly say, I fucking hate this game. This game's dog shit. That never would have happened in GU. But I still enjoy parts of it. I'm actually really curious to see how people are going to like Arch-Tempered Velkhana when it comes out in like a week, because I thought that shit was stupid fun, but I see people bitching about its health already on Reddit. So I'm curious if people are going to dislike it. Which one would you say is the best? I think GU is the best. Unabashedly, I think GU is the most complete Monster Hunter experience. Like, you've got all of the monsters worth fighting pretty much from all of the games. Like, if you have your Gormagalas, your Shigarus, your fucking Fatalis, your Brachydios, your Lagiacrus. You got, like, fucking everything in that game. You got Rajang. You've got, I think, close to 100 big monsters. So it's like, if you're only gonna play one old Monster Hunter game, it definitely has to be GO. So that was a timer for you? Oh, dude, I killed that shit in 16 minutes. It wasn't really a big deal. Velkhana is one of, like, 2 monsters I'm good at in World, though. It's not hard if you use Great Sword. And the 16 minutes was with me fucking up every knockdown. Like, I missed my true charge every single time because I'm stupid. So it's not a big deal. Wouldn't be the easiest to start out on. I would say World. World has the highest quality of life stuff. And honestly, I think World is a lot easier until you get to Endgame. I think the endgame of World is comparable to the other games. I think that Elatrian and Fatalis are legitimately some of the harder fights in Monster Hunter World. It gets harder, but it's a smoother curve. It doesn't just throw you to the fucking wolves like the other games do. Because I'm someone who's killed all of the Super Deviants solo in GU. And honestly, I don't think any of them took as long as fucking World Fatalis did for me. Now, granted, I'm bad at World, but World's not like an easy baby game in the end game by any means. People who say that are either really fucking good at World. Maybe I'm just bad at World. It's possible. Like, maybe I'm just dog shit. But I don't know, dude. The last few fights in World are pretty formidable. What's going on, Loyola? And Shanist. Ever play Dauntless again? Maybe, when it has like a wide variety of things to fight. I didn't hate Dauntless. I really liked that rainbow bug. Like the dragonfly that shot rainbow crystal beams. I thought that was really cool. Let's see. AT Nami's poggers. I fucking hate Namiel, dude. I was okay at World until I tried Elatrian. I didn't have that much trouble with Elatrian. Fatalis was the one that took me a long time, although granted, I didn't use any of the arena shit whatsoever. Which, some people are going to say, oh, that doesn't make a big difference, but honestly, I think it's a pretty fucking big difference, considering that most of the time, pretty much all of the time, my failures at Fatalis weren't necessarily dying a lot, but timing out. And like a third of his HP. I think people have done the math, and it's like 20 to 25,000 damage if you use all of the siege shit, which is about a third. Yeah. But the thing is, it's more than that, because if you're using like the siege binders, you minimize the amount of time he's flying, so he wastes less time. And you also get, it's really easy damage on his head, so you get the head breaks easier, and each head break is more damage. So it's honestly, if you think that the siege shit isn't a big deal, you're fucking insane. Like, you're crazy. You can comfortably beat it without the siege shit, but it is a night and fucking day. It really is, dude. It's night and fucking day. Although I would never personally use the cannons. I think just the Dragonator and the binders and maybe the moving machine gun are fine. But even the moving machine gun, if you hit him in the head enough when he's in the air, you knock him down and you get more damage. So the siege shit is really, really strong for Fatalis. Just put on the Temporal Mantle and get a free fucking knockdown and like several thousand damage. So it's considerable. But I've never liked using it, because... And it's not just a world thing, either. Like, in the old games, in GU, I had a lot of trouble, because I had never fought a Fatalis. Maybe some of you will remember this, but I fought Fatalis for the first time in GU on stream, and I had the exact same problem as I did in World. I didn't die too much. Like, I would die, but most of the time the problem was I didn't do enough damage in time. And I didn't use any of the siege equipment. Because they had it was literally the same thing. You had the binders, you had the ballistas, you had the dragonators, and I didn't use any of that shit. Geo was your first Fatalis? Yeah, I never fought Fatalis until Geo. You get a chunky health off with the dragon dildo. Hey Sif, why are you so needy today? What's your little situation? What are your inclement circumstances? Ballistas are kind of shit. They were good in GU. Because if you hit him directly in the head with the ballistas in GU, you knock him down and you can get a fuck ton of damage on his head. He's like a knockdown mechanic where if you specifically hit him in the head with the ballistas, he falls over and you can punish. The actual damage from the ballistas is negligible, but the knockdown is good. Because like when people factor in the damage from the siege weapons, they say it's like 20,000, but that doesn't factor in the 4 knockdowns I think you get if you use all of the siege shit. You have the 2 binders, the Dragonator knocks him down, and if you hit him in the head enough when he's in the air with the machine gun, you knock him out. So that's 4 extra knockdowns on top of the 20,000 damage, which make it easier to break his head 2 more times, which are also knockdowns. So that shit adds up really fucking quickly. Especially in the second phase, if you save all of the stuff for the second phase when he's fast as fuck, and it's a lot harder to get damage in until you really puzzle out the openings. So, I like it though. I like how they still balance it to where you can really comfortably kill it without the siege shit. Okay, I'll be right back. My dog needs something. Okay. puppy. Alright, sit. Speak. Good girl. Here's your dinner. Alright. Sorry, I need to close the game and go to just chatting so people don't think I'm playing Lords of the Fallen anymore. Because I'm sure at least a couple people have come in here and been like, why the fuck is he just sitting here? What's going on, Phoenix Girl? So yeah, the gameplay section of the stream is over, I'm sorry. I didn't think the DLC would be that short. So yeah, dude. Frontier Nuke video? Fuck. Wait, what are we fucking about? Okay. Let's show us some sick. Hold on. Alright. So I guess we could do that video. Are you ready for okay. If you want anything from me, now's your time to leave. I wanna watch a video with you, but it's a Monster Hunter video, so I feel like half of you are not gonna give a fuck. I'm gonna be talking over the video, but I doubt it's up your alley. It's the MMO. You likely have all never seen this before. It's basically a video showcasing how fucked up the Monster Hunter MMO was, like all of the stupid shit they would do. It's literally just a montage of all of the different fucked up super moves. So let's fucking watch it. It's like 30 minutes long, dude. So fucking buckle up. This is the worst one. Zenith Rathalos is literally worse than Dread King. Like, I went... After fighting this thing in Frontier, Dread King is literally a joke. It's not even hard compared to Zenith Rathalos. I'm turning it down. Hold on. There's chat delay, remember that. Okay. Is it good now? So you might notice this dude's sword is long as fuck. The MMO, Frontier, had a different stat that literally none of the other games to my knowledge would have. And that different weapons had different lengths. So you could have like a stupid long hammer or a really short greatsword, and there'd be pros and cons. Obviously having a long one would give you more reach. Having a short one would often confer damage benefits. Like you would have way more damage, but your range would be dog shit. The Tigrex is one of the easiest Zenith monsters in the game. Zenith monsters were basically the deviants of Frontier, and they were the second hardest group of monsters in the game. And Tigrex was one of the easiest ones. It's just kind of like a cracked out brute Tigrex. It's not really hard. Second, yeah, Zenith monsters were not the hardest content in the game. Trying to act like I know what the fuck you're saying right now. Just listen to my white noise voice. I fought almost all of these and beat the fuck out of them too, by the way, just saying. I think there was only one of these guys I didn't beat. Two. This dude was probably the second easiest Zenith monster because he was just so fucking slow. Like, he literally, like, everything he does, you can see it coming from a mile away. Like, look at the windup on this attack. Nice humble brag. That's not a humble brag. That's literally a brag. Are you retarded? What does the MMO part even mean? Like the hub is a server? Yeah, it is. There's like new player servers and everything too, where you get extra materials. Not even humble. Yeah, where's the humble come in? See, you're all fucked. No matter what happens, I will always be able to say I beat this shit in Frontier, so I'm better than you, Lamau. And you can't play this anymore. So I just win every Monster Hunter argument, no matter what. It's like you're bad at Fatalis, and it took you like fucking however many hours of attempts. Yeah, well, you know what? I beat the shit out of Apex Espinosa. That's this thing, by the way. Doesn't this look fun? This thing was a literal nightmare. Look at the damage the poison does. Never beat all the monsters. I beat more than any of you motherfuckers have. So I don't see what the argument is. Have you beat this shit, Game Boy? I bet you don't even know the name of this monster. Okay, so Crystal, watch. All right. Look at the stamina. Anything with Crystal in Frontier was dog shit because if you got hit by a Crystal attack, your stamina would permanently be reduced to the minimum, and you'd have to eat to get it back. Any of the Crystal attacks at all would do that to you. It was basically like you're pretty much fucked if you get hit. See, he's still fighting with no fucking stamina. Hey, thank you personally, Amy, for the 28-month resub. I appreciate it, dude. What's good? He's just punching the shit out of you. To no-hit this asshole. You have to no-hit a lot of them. The strongest versions, I would say a good 70% of their moves would one-shot you. Check this out. This is hilarious. I hated that fucking attack. That was the hardest attack. He literally just pulls you under the sand and one-shots you. And I don't think you could parry it. You had to iframe it. So if you weren't here for the Frontier streams, I fought all these motherfuckers. It was miserable, dude. This shit took forever to kill some of these sons of bitches. This is fun? Fuck yeah, it is. Dude, this guy's got the best one. Check this out. You're gonna fucking love it. Alright, right here. Right here. You get hit by a tremor? What's that? You're fucking dead. You're fucking dead! Get hit by one tremor. And you get sucked into a snowball and you die. And the little ones throw snowballs too. Doesn't this look fucking epic? This shit was asinine. Frontier was... I miss Frontier so much, dude. Like, that game was so fucking fun. But it was... Oh, yeah. This happens if you get Ice Blight. The Zenith monsters have Zenith ailments, which have various effects, like that. That just freezes you in place until you get hit by something. Oh, this guy's fucked up. I hated this son of a bitch. He looked cool, though. Remember you fighting this dude? Yeah, this guy kicked my ass quite a lot. Another one gives you a heart attack. Yeah, the Kazoo gives you cardiac arrest, and you'll see it in the video. How long did you play Frontier? Last December/November. They closed the service forever in December. And that's one shot. You get hit by that AoE and you're just dead, dude. This is actually the worst one. Every one of its attacks do sleep. And it had a Zenith sleep effect where if you got put to sleep, it did... You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. It does a fucked up interpretive dance that just kills you guaranteed. You never wake up. You cannot wake up unless another player wakes you up. So if you got hit by any one of this thing's attacks that had sleep, which was 90% of them, that happened. This is actually one of the only ones I never beat the hardest version of. I only beat the basic version of them. Because the Zenith monsters had 4 tiers, and the final tier, almost all of its attacks would one-shot you, and each tier they got a new move. And I only beat the first tier for this guy because I'm not doing a 30-minute fight with this sleep shit. I'm just not, dude. I had better shit to do. Oh, and then you get to see this. This is also one of the ones I only beat I think I beat the first tier of it, or I didn't beat it at all. Also, this is one of the little gacha equipments you could get where you're just dressed like a duck. Which is great. I love going... Oh, then the duck gets fucking cardiac arrest, dude. It's just dead. Just like that, dude. Because it got hit with Thunder Blight twice. It can also, you're about to see another epic trick it can do. It has more tricks up its sleeve than just putting you into cardiac arrest. That's right, it can devour you whole. Doesn't that look fun? This was the hardest Monster Hunter game. For sure. Like, it's not even fucking close. Like, there's some hard things in the other games, but none of them have the shit that Frontier, did. This guy was annoying. This is the leech dude, yeah. Funnily enough, this guy's high rank version is way harder than the Zenith version. Because he has a lot of the same attacks in high rank, but you don't have all of the mobility options that you get in G rank. So in G rank, you get styles in Frontier, like in GU and Double Cross. And in G rank, you get what's called Extreme Stance, which lets you sprint with your weapon out, regardless of what weapon it is. So you can be running around with a greatsword. Like greatsword gets a parry. You get all these ways of like avoiding attacks. So like this looks crazy, and these attacks all look fucked. But you have a lot of like the player is given a lot of tools to deal with the shit that the game throws at you. It's really not as bad as it might look in this video because the dude's intentionally getting hit by everything to show it off. What's going on, Gelma? I like the dog, though. I like how he has, like, these... He's just rolling around like a puppy as an attack. And now he's digging for snacks. He's looking for goodies. So Frontier had a lot of over-designed shit. Like, people who like Monster Hunter will note that there's a lot of spikes and weird shit going on, but a lot of the shit is just genuinely cool. There's a lot of good designs in this game. Are you tired of my Monster Hunter lecture yet? Oh, I miss this shit so much, dude. Fire Blight that burns your health. Yeah, it burns your max health if you're on fire. Hermitar is actually one of the ones I had more trouble with. So, sometimes I'll talk about how World seems to take a lot of inspiration from Frontier of all things. With all of like the one-shot mechanics it has. That Frontier, like the closest game to Frontier, funnily enough, is probably Monster Hunter World. Frontier make Ecclesiath even more bullshit? Just wait and see. This video will answer your question. No, Black Royland, this is his Termitar. I'll tell you when the Sumo Crab is on. Funnily enough, Zenith Gravios is actually a really fun fight. I thought it was going to be miserable. This is Gravios, but it was actually really enjoyable. The walls to hide behind in Frontier, usually not in this. World doesn't come close. No, it doesn't, but it has a lot of, like, the one-shot mechanic stuff. I can't see what's going on right now. I'm trying to log in the chat so I can post the video. Oh yeah, the belly flop where it just fucking shoots the little prism of fire at you. Hardest fight in this? I don't know. I never beat the hardest fights. So... Frontier had a version, like a rank of monsters harder than this called Muso monsters, which, if you've seen the White Nargacuga or the Howling Zinogre videos from Frontier, those are Muso monsters. They were the hardest content in the game, and they would have over 1 million health with a 10-minute time limit to kill them. So you had to play not only with, like, the best gear imaginable, but you had to play perfectly. It was to the point where some of the Muso monsters legit were never beaten with certain weapons, from what I understand. Because it wouldn't be mathematically possible to do it because of the time constraints and the damage output of the weapons. I never beat a single one of them. I never even attempted. I never got to the point where it would be, like, reasonable for me to try those guys. There were repels for some of them, though, that were a lot easier to do, from what I understand. Like, I know the White Narga and the Zinogre had repels, which would have a higher time limit, but actually killing them was the hardest thing in the game. Oh, that's super stun. If you think world stun is bad, there's some monsters, including this guy, where if you get stunned, you fall to the ground and you can't mash out of it, and you're guaranteed to get hit by the follow-up. There are also some roars that do it, too. Funnily enough, despite how crazy this guy looks, he was one of the easier ones. Because you never wanted to be by his legs. You wanted to be right where the guy is right now and hit his tail, which would leave you, he couldn't really hit you very well if you were at the edge of his tail. This is one of the coolest fights in the game. This is the Mercury Dragon. Roars that stun? Yeah. It's called the Zenith Roar, I think. I think this dude's name is Haru Domarugu. He turns into like a giant ball of mercury and like flies around the arena and fucks you. It's pretty great. Definitely, this guy is one of my favorite fights in Frontier. This dude was a lot of fun. Ever fight Furukururu? That's the bird that sucks the flowers, right? Like the big old rainbow bird of paradise looking guy. Yeah, he was pretty easy. He wasn't too bad. Alright, this one was one of the worst. This is Cum Bubble Plesioff. Guess what happens if you step in one of those fucked up bubbles? This guy is a fucking nightmare. This was one of the worst Zenith monsters. Guess what? Cum Bubble? Guaranteed fucking death. Unless you... No, actually, I misremembered. It was a guaranteed death if you're under 90%. But usually, if you got hit with the Cum Bubble, he would hit you with something else too. You could survive it if you were at absolute maximum health, but if you got clipped by the leg like that, you died. The only good thing about this dude... Oh, he has a double hip check, by the way. he roars into double hip check. I beat this guy. I've actually killed... I have a kill to my name. I killed this guy one time. This guy is actually the only one that I killed well. When I fought this dude, I got hit 2 times in the entire fight, and both were one-shots. So I only got hit 2 times in the entire fight, and I still almost lost. This was one of them. This attack is fucking ridiculous. I hated the puddle. But the thing with Zenith monsters is, like with Plesioth, once you broke his jaw, he didn't do the cum bubbles anymore. And once you break this guy's horn, he can't do the energy. So once you broke a specific part of the monster, you basically won the fight. How long were the fights? I think I killed this dude in 15 minutes, and that was the fastest I had killed the Zenith monster. Zenith Rathalos took me 45 minutes, and I almost died. Unique deaths in this game are very brutal. Just you wait until my favorite. This guy was a fucking asshole, too. I hate Forward Blast. This dude is just a son of a bitch. Like, he is the hardest high-ranked monster, in my opinion. This dude almost made me quit the game the first time I played it. Because he has, like, literally no openings, and it's... without extreme stance, you just do not have the mobility to keep up with him with Greatsword. It took me, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood of 6 to 7 hours of attempts to kill the high-ranked version of this guy. I actually took less time on the super version because I had the G rank extreme Greatsword. Oh, that's fucked up. He flashes you into the one-shot beam. You have to parry the flash or you die. Or roll it. This is my favorite monster in Frontier. If I could bring one fucking monster to the main games, it would be this guy. This dude is amazing. Bam! Look at this shit. He just fucking launches you into the goddamn wall. Check this out. He's one of the coolest attacks. I think this is the only monster in the game that does what he's about to do. He hits you so fucking hard, he knocks you out of the zone. He yeets you to a completely different area by hitting you so fucking hard. And then this is his phase 2. He turns into like the electronuclear crab. Which actually isn't as hard as the first phase, because he's super telegraphed. See, this dude is a good example of, even though they have fuck huge AoEs, they telegraph them like motherfuckers. And he turns into a sick-ass Beyblade, too. I think this is definitely the best monster in Frontier. And my favorite, for sure. I love this guy. This dude kicked my ass several times, and it never got old. This is the only Zenith monster besides Kezu. I don't even think I fought this one. I chose to go for White Fatalis instead because it was a day or two until the servers closed. So I actually have like no experience against the Zenith version of this guy. You got on YouTube catch all your Monster Hunter Frontier streams? No, he only caught some of them. You had to be there, dude. Those streams were not very well received. People didn't really like them all that much because this video's good at showing highlights, but imagine like every single fucking monster kicked my ass. Like, I was getting just domed by regular fucking Diablos in Frontier. Like, Black Diablos had Roar one-shot true combos. And so it was like every single monster was a fucking journey to beat. This dude was an asshole. I only beat the rank 1 version of this guy. I hate this stupid fucking beaver. He has a whack-a-mole game you have to play. Like, he pops up and you have to hit his head and you get an opening, and if you don't, you just eat shit. You literally have to play Whack-A-Mole in Monster Hunter. So he's gonna show you what happens if you fuck it up. I miss this game so much, dude. Frontier was so sick. This guy had a lot of really fast wind-up one-shot moves. I realized it's too late. Well, there were two different times I had tried to play Frontier, and the first time I didn't get to G rank, and I thought the game was dog shit because it's legitimately unfun in low high rank because all the monsters are crazy bullshit, but you're using like old Gen 2 movesets. And it's just, like, with Greatsword especially, it was a fucking nightmare. But once you get to G rank and you get Extreme Style, the game gets really fucking fun. But it's just about getting to G rank. It, like, the actual everything prior to G rank is such a huge filter. There's private servers? No, they haven't made one yet. They're working on it, but I don't think it's finished. Look at this shit, dude. Wipe out an entire fucking party, easy peasy. Everything in this game have one-shot move. The endgame monsters do, yeah. Oh, this is Inagami. This guy's actually really cool. He's like this weird dog that makes bamboo forests with his attacks. I'm just reminiscing. I'm just showing people. Like, this guy was really fun. But he had the sleep thing. So you had to break his tail immediately because the sleep would, it's the sleep that Hypnotrice had where if you get put to sleep, you never wake up. Dude, how sick is that? He literally uses a bamboo tree as a sword. Blammo! I fucking love Frontier, dude. He just fucking headplants you. Fucking forest of scrubs. Show Punchy Crab, yeah. I think that's it. I think that was the last one. Break his bamboo sword for an easy stagger. There were a lot of neat mechanics like that. And there you have it. I like the super tremor. Oh, I miss Frontier, dude. I miss that game so much. If I could bring that shit back, I would. Can't imagine fighting any of those things in World. Well, remember, you had more going for your character than you did in any of the other games. So you could sprint with Greatsword, for example. And Greatsword had a parry. So what happened to DS2 DLC? We beat Lords of the Fallen DLC. Dauntless doesn't stand a chance to Frontier. Bring any of the Frontier monsters to regular games now that it's dead. Show weapon moves too. I don't have a video of that on hand. The Fire and Ice Dragon was dope. Let me see. Dude, I looked up White Narga, and I got white male fart porn as something I typed in looking for that fucking video. Alright, I'm gonna show you a video of the White Fatalis that was in Frontier. This is the last thing I killed in Frontier. Ryan Lee was helping this person too. Oh, what's wrong with this video, dude? It's very laggy. Reminder, there's one monster that got brought over to the main games. No, there were two. It was Lavasioth and Hypnocatrice. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Okay, this is hurry up. Where the fuck? Alright. So check this shit out. I don't know if you fought it with a team. I told Ryan Lee to fuck off once I got to the White Fatalis. Ryan Lee is in this video. He's very, very good. He was way fucking better. Like, that dude literally will kick like 99% of Monster Hunter players' asses. He was an amazing player in the hardest Monster Hunter game. Dude had a fat cock. Kill 5 mons. 9. You had to go through a road of 9 monsters, and Fatalis would be the 10th. And that's why I had Ryan kill the other 9 for me, so I could get faster attempts at the White Fatalis. You're probably thinking this isn't too gangsty yet, but just wait. Like, he's freaking out. And so, you want to know something funny? I actually think this thing is easier than the World Fatalis. Non-ironically. Like, it took me 4 or 5, I think, attempts on this guy. The hard part was getting to him. Like, this dude has a harder moveset, but the amount of options you had, like the parries and the sprinting, just made it not too bad. Does it seem that crazy? Well, this is the baby phase, and they're fighting it in multi. Like, the Fatalis is going to get its ass kicked because Ryan Lee is fighting it, but it is much harder to solo, I will tell you that. It took me a fair few tries, and in this phase he actually has an AoE attack that if you get hit by it, you lose. Like, it takes all of your cards and it disintegrates your hunter and you fail the quest. It literally just fucking evaporates you. And if anyone in the party gets hit by it, you lose the quest. Okay. Oh god, dude. Is this Frontier? It is. This is the last thing I fought in Frontier before I stopped playing. Actually serious? Yes, I'm dead serious. It's actually really easy to avoid. But all of his attacks one-shot you, by the way, pretty much. Like, if you get hit by any of his laser attacks, you die in one hit. You guys just trying not to lose. That's fine. This thing's not easy. Because killing this dude gets you some sick-ass gear, so some people would just get White Fatalis carries so they could more easily tackle the rest of the game. It also unlocked what was called the Road Store, which would allow you to buy any material from monsters with road points, which you got from just fighting random shit on the road, which was super helpful, because to make the decorations in Frontier, you often needed to farm what's called a GHC carve, which only had a 1 to 2% drop rate, and couldn't be gotten in the quest rewards. You only had 3 chances on carve of a 2% item drop, and you needed one for like every decoration. So imagine mantles that were twice or 3 times as rare, and you needed one for every jewel in your set. it was rough, dude. Frontier's a gacha game. Yeah, it had pay-to-win elements in it. Later Blue Moon Big Sword. I'm sure all of the people who don't like Monster Hunter are really enjoying this stream. Not even playing it, I'm just talking about it. Not liking Monster Hunter, what the fuck? Don't worry, this won't be a regular thing. We're just reminiscing, dude. Two Monster Hunter just dog shit. Same, dude. See Nergi? What the fuck? Why would we watch Nergi? Chi laser attack takes all your lives. He goes in the center and he charges it up like a Super Saiyan move. Can you imagine the snap and drag doing that much damage? Oh man. It's more enjoyable to watch than play. For me, for most people, it's the complete opposite. It's kind of funny. Ryan Lee's never left Fatality. Ryan Lee was a god at that game, dude. Like, he's really cool because, like, he's... I follow him on Twitter, and a lot of the people who play Frontier, once they play Frontier, it's like, once you go black, you never go back. You know what I mean? Like, once you've got, like, the 9-inch, holy shit, what the fuck, I'm coming, you never want to play the other games. But he likes World and the other games. He posts about that shit all the time. So that's White Fatalis, dude. Let's see. Let me show you the Nargacuga. Actually, hold on. Can I fight? Alright, check this out, dude. This is an example of a Muso monster. Okay. Play Rise with them when it comes out? I'd be down. I've never beaten the normal version of this monster because you needed to do like the road thing, and every like 30 kills you would randomly get like an attempt at this guy, and I just did not put in the time to kill him. I got him to the second phase one time, but I never beat him. Alright, so with these monsters, you notice the health bar. There's literally no point in running anything other than the shit that gives you insane damage when you have no health, because everything one-shots you anyways. So that's like how hard the monsters in the final tier in this game would be, is you were trolling if you didn't run that. Because everything was a one-shot. Like, you wouldn't be playing the game properly if you didn't have that. Also, fun fact about this game. There was a super advanced type of dodge you could do that was insanely hard, and I only managed to do it one time on this monster, funnily enough, by accident. I didn't know it happened until Ryan Lee told me. If you know how in the Monster Hunter games, when you hit a monster, you'll get like a hit stop, and like time will slow down a little bit as you hit the monster. In Frontier, you had what was called a hit stop dodge, where if you timed it perfectly, I think the first couple of frames of hit stop would actually give you iframes. So you could avoid buck huge AoEs by having your hit connect with the monster at the perfect time. But it was only a couple of frames. It was insanely hard to do. But that's just like how fucking crazy the Frontier players would be, as they could do that shit consistently. And a weird way of promoting aggression, too. Christ almighty, dude. This shit is... This guy had a special mechanic with cards. Yeah, every time you die, you lose a minute. I think is what it was. It was like 30 seconds or a minute of time. And you only had 15 minutes, I believe. But I think if someone resurrected you, then you didn't get the penalty. Because you could like res your teammates and shit in this fight. It was a special one. Games that reward extreme execution. Like, can you imagine killing this fucking thing solo? How hard your cock would be? You would die of a priapism. Like, look at this shit. Look at this shit, dude. Actually fucking retarded. Like, there's hard stuff in the other games, but like, this is what I mean when nothing comes close to the end of Frontier. It's not even a conversation. And for a lot of people, they would rightfully say this is not the kind of difficulty I like, because everything one-shots you and it's just insane AoEs, and I get that. That's understandable. I thought that about Frontier 2 until I actually played it. And then I'm like, oh man, this is actually kind of fun. So all the weapons have like guard points and counters, and you have a lot of evasion abilities, and it kind of works. But I think it would have taken me a very, very long time to be able to beat something like this. Stick to Tekken. Well, you can't play this anymore, which is sad. I'm tired. I'm almost done. Was the Black Dragon you fought in front of the X and they added a modifier to the class? I don't remember that. There's just so many monsters in that game. There's actually like a finished private server. Can you link that to me? I'm in both of the Frontier Discords, and both of them are still working on theirs. Actually, I think one isn't working on one at all. But I know one is actively in development of a server. Holy shit, dude. One is making really good progress. Literally just play this for the rest of my life, dude. This is the shit I want in a Monster Hunter game. I want every single monster to be like a Herculean feat, you know? Later Captain Crow. Like, I want every monster to be like a Latrine and Fatalis in the world. Translating the private servers? Yes. The continuous monsters had, and there's so many monsters in this game that even like there's several dozen monsters. I think close to the tune of 80 that are unique to this game. Servers go. I don't know if they're just gonna let anyone in though is the problem. Because the server that I know of, I probably won't be able to get into it because I think they are only going to let people in who help with like the packet capturing and whatnot in the final months of the game, which I didn't do. I thought about doing it, but I couldn't because if I needed to have like the audio of everything, and if I was talking over it, like doing a stream, it wouldn't be worth using. All right, you get the point, I think. This shit is fucking nuts. Wonder if it'll get hammered by Capcom via DMC. I think that's why they're not gonna just let anyone in. Can I share my first Gundam I made? Sure, dude. Knock yourself out. DMC would be a real problem. I was really hoping that Rise was going to be like GU, except with all of this shit added in. I know it could never happen, but like a naive part of me really wanted that. Like an offline version, not offline, but a non-MMO version of Frontier. Be my dream game. Looking all the parts of the stickers. Nice, dude. Not half bad. Some good shit. I like that mech specifically. Firebugs look like they add a lot of defensive options, so the monsters can be really crazy. Yeah, I saw one with the greatsword where you do like a leaping back jump, and then you do like an aerial greatsword charge from GU. That looked kind of cool. Definitely more engaging than the fucking clutch claw, if nothing else. Love Barbatos. I have one of those in my Dungeon cabinet, the high-res one. Seen the Wirebug mod for World? No. My eyes are fried. Yeah, this is like an epilepsy warning video. Fucking nightmare. Actual literal nightmare. Redoing all the AI to be able to deal with your new Wirebug attacks too. Won't have Clutch Claw Manos, I'm already on board. Yeah. What was that seizure of a dragon called? Dure Madeira, I believe. Duremudeira, I think. Some weird Japanese shit. There's a continuous stream of noise the entire time. I mean, me too. Epic class lecture. Just watching videos. You didn't want me to end stream, so you know, I guess I'll just go. You know, since Jen is not enjoying my lectures. Can people with epilepsy even play Monster Hunter? Probably not. The interesting thing about the Wirebug is that the mechanic was in development when Monster Hunter Double Cross was out. Just ban Jen and keep streaming. Hello, T-Lex. What's going on, dude? Did you beat Spelunky? Did you get to 3-1? Did you win? 3-1, I got squished 3 times? Damn. Well, that just means that you're going to win one time, and that's the next time, right? That's why they call it 3-1? We gotta get in it, dude. Crush the pink. Spelunky 2, I got to 2-1 a few times, but it's so fucking hard, and I beat Spelunky 1. See, T-Lex is good at that kind of game. I know she's really good at Isaac. And I watch her, and it's just a constant stream of failure. And I don't even mean that in a mean way. Like, I know that sounded mean, but it's just like there's so much shit that happens. Like, she just fucking dies. All the fucking time. And I'm like, damn, she's good. I know she's good at this type of game, so this must be fucking really hard. Because she is getting her ass beat. So, it looks fun. I woke up to a cockroach in the middle of my room. Is Karate dead? I don't know. I have no clue. Maybe. I haven't heard anything. I know his stream is banned. Race binding of Isaac almost all day, every day for a long time, until my arthritis made it impossible to continue. My brain is just turning to porridge at like an increasing rate. So with games, it's just like I'll be playing Monster Hunter Wild, and I'll see Fatalis starting an attack, and I'll just like deer in the headlights. Like I'll just sit there like, oh, it seems like he's readying to attack me. Perhaps I should dodge. Nah, fuck that. I'm chilling. Then I'm dead. You know, it's a problem. Thank you, Beepus, for the 40-month resub. I appreciate it, dog. I liked your new Jinjo shit. The Enigma of Jinzhou Fault. Spelunky's very hard, but also need to be more patient. Man. I don't know, dude. I don't know if I'm ready for hard games. I'm kind of slow and dumb now. Worth getting new Spelunky just looks like the first one. Well, sometimes it's the best if the first one's really good and you just make a better version of the first one. I don't see what the problem is, right? It's harder than the first. It's Genshin Impact time. Like that Monster Hunter showcase video? Yeah. This should be it. Haven't you always been slow? Nope. Thank you, Mardos2, for the 28-month resub. I appreciate it. Did I miss the stream? Did you miss Lords of the Fallen? Did you enjoy Town of Salem? I never played it. It's hilarious that Game Boy is calling other people slow. Jesus Christ. Game Boy has the mind of a fucking glacier. he's talking shit on other people. That's adorable, dude. Good God. A brain lag is a serious condition. If you play Genshin, I will cry. I'm not playing Genshin, dude. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen in a million fucking years. This next game, Tolo Surge. It's the Surge. We're doing the Surge tomorrow. It's going to be a nightmare. I'm gonna hate it. What about Amnesia? Fuck Amnesia. Dude, I hate Amnesia. I think that game's perhaps the single most overrated horror game ever made. Don't like it. Thoughts on Pokemon? I used to like Pokemon a lot, but the games are just too easy. And yes, I know you like every single fucking time, without fail, I bring this up. Game Boy will be like, "Just do it. That's not fun." I would rather play a game that is actually built around utilizing its mechanics properly. I'm sure Nuzlocks are all fun and good. It looks kind of fun. We've talked about doing it. But it's just... I think at this point I'd rather play other turn-based games that take the idea of Pokemon and execute it better, you know? Because Pokemon's cool and shit, but there's just... I don't know. It's like a game for babies. And it's not because, and I'm not saying that because the people, I'm really not trying to insult people who like Pokemon. It's just the developers of Pokemon literally think nothing of your ability to beat a video game and design the games for actual children. It's unfortunate. I enjoy playing fan-made Pokemon games. Yeah, like, I like Pokemon's core framework. I do. I like Pokemon, but I just don't like the new games. Even the old games are easy. I would argue they're not as easy as, like, the full XP share for the party or whatever the fuck. But it's just... I don't know. Pokemon has really stagnated. And it's been that way for a long time. Like, they need to get someone who knows how to make a fucking game to use the IP. That's just my opinion, though. Played Sword just cuz. And I understand that not everybody plays, but most people actually don't play Pokemon because they want, like, a hard, challenging experience. That's not even what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be hard. It's just so fucking easy that you literally, like... I think the function of difficulty in a video game is to engage the player and make them learn and utilize the mechanics. But if your difficulty level is literally impossible to lose, why even bother engaging with any of the mechanics because they're not necessary and they're not needed? You know? That's just my perspective, though. Some people just like collecting the shit, and that's fine, but that's not what I like. Black and White had some hard mode stuff, and they just dropped it. They just want to collect every Pokemon and put them in a box. You're a terrible human being. Animal abuser. Give it to the Fear and Hunger dev. What's the worst that can happen? Finally mirroring Muck's name. Spelling Muck backwards. X and Y's used Charizard to win against anything that isn't a water type. By the way, here's a free Charmander to evolve into one. I don't know. Although, I will, since my stream title is now talking shit, I will question the sanity of people who do the shiny farming thing. Like, walking in a fucking bush for, like, 20 hours looking for a shiny Pokemon. Like, get a grip, dude. Like, what are you fucking doing? I do that? That makes a lot of sense. That's not that surprising. I reroll in gacha games so I can understand it. Shiny hunt for like 4 hours tops. Do that IRL too for Pokemon Go community. I literally walk outside for 8 hours, but at least you're getting exercise. Walking's fun in real life. Like for Pokemon Go, it's less ROM. Never once gotten a shiny Pokemon. I've gotten a lot of them by accident. Gotten the little candle Pokemon that turns into a chandelier. Gotten Articuno once, just out of the fucking blue. Just randomly got a fucking shiny Articuno. Which is stupid. It's the worst shiny Pokemon. I didn't even realize it was a shiny. It was like one fucking shade lighter or some shit. I'm like, it kind of looks weird, so I threw a Master Ball just in case. And sure enough, it was a shiny, but who gives a fuck? You know, it's Articuno. Don't even make it a good color. It's like just a very, 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 very slightly different blue. Like, who fucking gives a shit? And I got a Caterpie, which was gold, and I thought it was the sickest shit in the world. And then I evolved it, and it turned into a pink Butterfree, and I hated it. I think that's it. I think those are the only 3 I've ever gotten. The Chandelier one was pretty cool. But it's whatever. And Broken Weedle. Walk a lot and don't play Pokemon Go. It's really not hard to get shinies if you know what you're doing. We got a fucking Pokemon elitist here. You stupid monobrow knuckle dragging fuck. You little Neanderthal. Shinies aren't even hard, you dumb shit. Fuck off. Take more than 2 hours to get a shiny, then you need to be escorted off of the fucking pier. You in a body bag. Dumb fuck. The hell's wrong with you? Got an Oddish once and that was it. Oddish is dope, dude. I don't like what it evolves into, but Oddish is sick. Say in Minecraft. Oh, and Spelunky. I was talking about Spelunky. Lead us from the labyrinth of Chuck E. Cheese. The shiny Eevee then evolved into Espeon and immediately regret it because it was like neon green. No, that's dope though because at least it's a different color. Like I hate the ones where you see them and it's like you can hardly tell. Like the Articuno. Like having something like vomit green when it's normally purple is epic. Like that shit is cool. Play Spelunky 2. I'll probably try that game on stream this month. I think watching T-Lex's streams has convinced me that I might enjoy it. Probably get my ass beat, but that's okay. After the Surge and the Surge 2, though. We have things to do before. Spelunky? Yeah, Spelunky the second. This is Pokemon? Calm down? I'm a neckbeard, dude. Are you kidding me? I'm 28 and I still play video games. Video games are the only thing I have left to be passionate about. Like, come on, dude. Get with the fucking program. You think I'm gonna get upset about politics? You think I'm gonna get upset that a fly was on Pence's head for like half an hour? No, dude. I only care about video games. Spelunky has co-op? I don't care. Can you say Spelunky like you say spaghetti? Spelunky! Like that? I was so pissed about the death to Fatalis last night that I woke up this morning still angry. Jesus, okay, let's calm down. Let's fucking... You should not be getting that mad. Sometimes I wake up still pissed off over something, but it's not over video games. It's like, oh, I can't believe that motherfucker really said that. I'll all the family men I know play video games. Yeah, we're finally in the age where it's okay to play video games. No one gives a shit. It's just accepted. I didn't know Pence knew how to tango. Dude barely touched a question. Man, dude. If he could avoid attacks in video games like he avoids answering questions, he'd be really good at Frontier. Can you imagine VP Pence playing Monster Hunter Frontier? I bet he'd beat all those monsters in the first try. It's fucking epic, dude. Only altered form anything I care about is acidic lavinus. Pence playing Tekken 7 at EVO. Good God. This is the universe I want to live in. The fucking EVO finals. Michael Pence versus Sonic Fox. The fucking flamboyant liberal furry versus fucking discount Palpatine. Holy fuck. I don't think I'd ever be able to do anything again because there would just be no point. That would be the peak of the universe. There would be no point in doing anything after that. Hey Sif, what's up? You ready to stop the stream? You ready to watch Team Liquid get fucked by G2? Me too, Sif. What's going on, Crows? Sif wants to continue. Hey, big girl. Hey, big baby. Who's a good little doggy who likes Spelunky? Who's a good little doggy who likes Hades? Who's a good little doggy who likes Dead Cells? Who's a good little doggy who likes Monster Hunter? Who's a good little doggy who likes avocados? Alright, I think I am going to bounce and we will do the Surge tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate having you. I am going to jack off to Monster Hunter Frontier videos. And take it easy, dudes.